Let me put it up on my thing real fast. Is there a link? Yeah, I'll fucking go on Twitter and I'll get on my thingy. We should just like have a BRB screen like the one I have that says like, "Are you a free thinker?" and then do something like this right now. There, so it's not just a blank thing. You ready, bro? We sound good. I'll check it out. Name of what? Oh yeah, just do it right now. Live updates. This is my offering card. The only thing I have to offer is bars. Only time I felt like I was talking to God was in my Walkman, walking with Nas. Alright. Walking with Nas. What? That's not YouTube. That's sweepstakes. I'm trying to pull this up on your fucking thing, but I can't. Doodle 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 doodle. Wait, it says, "Yo, we're live. The election aftermath live podcast."
Yep.
Is that what the title's gonna be?
I'm gonna change it right now to the election aftermath or something.
It's already there. It says, "Yo, we are live with the election aftermath live podcast."
That's on Twitter.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba da ba da. Ba da 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 da. Doodle 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 doodle. I can't find our channel, dog. What do I look up to get our channel to start doing things? We're too small on the spectrum, on the scale. Uno momento, homies and hombres, hombre lovers and shit. What was I trying to do? Oh, you're fucking.
Sorry. We're just getting shit set up. You would think that after streaming for a couple years, we would have all this down. But we don't. Let's see, I should probably sign in. Oh, this laptop's terrible. Come on. Oh my god.
Alright, we're good now.
Good?
I fucking was just switching to Cool J Funk.
Alright.
That's what I had to remember my password from podcast. Alright. So, I got my water. I got my coffee. We got flames. We got dad pieces. How are you gonna find it on here is my thing.
You can just go to like my channel.
Just go to your Twitter and click the fucking link. Oh yeah, my channel, because you logged in. Okay, yeah, and it'll be that one right there. The one that's on the left. Right there. Boom. And then we can just scroll down and, oh, wait, let's load in chat right there. You can pause that.
Boom.
Damn. Oh my god, who is that handsome man? Oh.
Oh, stop it. Alright, what up, guys? This is obviously our new setup. It's pretty much exactly the same. We just
We kind of fucked
turn
up.
things.
We said the camera was going to be for the people to see us, but now we kind of are like talking to, maybe that's the way to go. I don't know, be like, hey, you fucking people
I
out
see
there.
what you mean.
But I mean, in a way,
Yeah,
maybe-
let's watch it. We'll figure out if we like it or not. If
Yeah.
we don't like it, then we'll
she
give
said
it
that
a
whenever I
change.
got in the shot too, right? He was a handsome man. No?
Yeah, she was talking about you.
Man, just fucking dude. Let me get some of this coffee in my system.
Get it, put it in the system. What? Okay. Here we are. What is this? 2 days after the election? The election was
Wednesday,
on the 8th.
Thursday. That's only
Yeah.
one day, right?
Today's
You have a Wednesday. Today's
Thursday.
Thursday.
It was the 8th that the election went down.
Then today's the.
The 9th was technically like the day that
Wait,
everybody
today's
found
the
out.
10th then,
Yeah.
because tomorrow's the 11th, so it's been 2 days. Yeah.
2 days. 2 days. Trump will be our new president. Honestly, I don't even know any fucking news. I haven't looked at the news.
Well, he's already put his first 100-day plan out. He, my
Yeah,
friend
I
said
haven't
half
read
was
a
crazy.
single thing. I probably should have done some research before we.
Well, that's why we have a computer
Started
dog. We
this,
can
but
literally
we can do
look
whatever
up.
we
We're
want.
the ones Googling it. We're the ones reading it and being like, hey, people, what do you fucking think, dogs?
Well, you know what? First things first. Let's get high, man. What are we
I say
doing?
you go.
What are we doing?
So you go first.
What are we doing? Go ahead.
Nah, dude, I'm.
No, start it off.
Why do I start off?
I don't know. Why not?
Why
It's
why-
right there next to you.
I know, but I thought you just had the look of like you had the
I'm
the
excited.
high eye.
I just
Oh.
drank a Red Bull, so I'm a little amped up. I'm just a little amped up right now, man. Okay? Just a little amped up. So there's. Are you getting that skin on it?
Yeah,
What?
it's weird.
Let me see it.
I didn't even add anything. It's black. You can kind of see. It's like little. It's like developing.
Maybe we just need to really clean the
I'm
French
gonna.
press out.
Next thing I'm gonna do, like tonight, like after this, I'm probably going to end up.
I don't know.
I'm gonna boil hot water and just pour it in there and let it just sit for
Maybe
like.
it's whatever's in that little, the pan, the pot that we keep
Yeah.
using.
Well, maybe we fucking put like about this much water in there and then just boil the water in that pan until it fucking literally is gone. You know what I mean? And it won't overflow because it's just that much water, you know. But it's getting everything up, and then boil water like a whole thing, fill the whole fucking French press up with the boiling water, and then just clear, and you'll see it turn brown from all the like stuff that's still
Right.
hidden in there, and all the whatever oil or whatever. Maybe some of the MCT oil stuck on the thing, or I don't know. And fucking do that, and then see where it goes. You know?
Yep.
Dude, I really want us to have like, okay, so I love this idea, right? But I wish we had like either a screen right there or something because I want chat to always be up. You know what I mean? I fucking, it's just
I mean,
weird.
we could. We can still.
Well, yeah, we have
chat
multiple-
always up. A gentleman always goes first. That's right.
See, then why the fuck am I going first, dog?
You're not a gentleman?
No, I'll go first, dog.
Oh my goodness. I thought you were such a gentleman.
Alright, well, I like to get my dad first. I don't know why. Just feel like I rushed myself. And then this is Blue Dream. I want some of this. This is called Golden Goat, guys. This is fucking total cannabinoids, 82.39%. THC is 79.17%. And yeah, so that's what this is. It's called Golden Goat. It's a sativa strand, which I like heavy sativas. I like heavy indicas. I like any kind of marijuana that gets me high.
Pop out chat. I see it. Good call, Cam Bam.
Damn, Cam Bam, you were on the fucking...
That's what I was looking for.
Rizzo! Look at that, look at that, look at that. Boop! Cool Days Never Genuine. Probably because I openly talk about, like, masturbation and shit like that. I mean, that's not a very...
I pretty openly talk about
Whoa! We didn't...
stuff,
we don't have the dabber.
Oh, it's right here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we fucked up.
Alright.
Alright. Obama under Trump. Oh, you know what's great? This is something we could bring up, and I was talking to them about, is Obama, while all this bullshit was happening, snuck in a permanent Planned Parenthood thing that can't be changed by states. So it's a permanent funding for Planned Parenthood that states cannot defund or try to vote to make less funding for. The money will not go towards abortions.
Okay.
But it cannot be lowered so that there will always be this funding for Planned Parenthood.
It can't go towards abortions.
Yeah, the money is supposed to, because, okay, so abortions is still this subject of, like, a debate, which I honestly is the stupidest thing in the world. Because
people are saying, we shouldn't take state or
our
federal money or state money and allow people to have abortions and pay for abortions with it.
Yeah, which
because
is...
everybody's super religious.
In the sense...
They don't believe that, they don't want their money to be...
Exactly, which is kind of shitty though, because fucking if they want to go as deep as in saying our federal money shouldn't support this because of that, dude, y'all's federal money is giving me a paycheck, and I'm a super agnostic, free thinking, pro-abortion person, so it's like the same concept.
How many abortions have you given?
None, 0.
I thought you'd given a bunch.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it on camera. You get the clothes hanger and you get good at it, so.
Yeah, just a quick little, and you're done.
Or the vacuum, and you just put it up there.
Vacuum seal it.
And it just sucks in. You just get it out. All in one suck.
And guess what? He is being paid by our money because he is former military.
Dude, yeah.
So there you go.
Y'all are fucked anyways.
Y'all motherfuckers! Chicken wingies are my thingies. I enjoy some chicken wingies. So he's going to get a dab going. I'm going to dab after him. I am currently drinking a Doctoberfest from a local brewery called Dry Dock. One of my favorite local breweries here in Colorado. I lived right down the street from them, actually. Not anymore, but I did.
Yep, craft beer and coffee is what runs through your veins.
Yeah,
that is you.
I'm a hipster, apparently, because I drink...
Well, I wouldn't call you a hipster. It's funny, because that's just another thing society, this is how we classify you, which is wait a minute, I'm my own fucking person. I can like what I want and do what I want.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Totally.
So I wouldn't call you a hipster.
Yeah. With the exception of water, I almost solely drink craft beers.
And coffee.
Those are the 3 things that I just flow through my veins.
Dude, it's just, fucking, I don't mind it, you know what
I mean?
I'm down. I drink coffee.
Some
I just don't drink beer.
Good whiskey every once in a while, or a good wine every once in a while.
Yeah. Which I think, I see that, that's a kind of a classy thing. Like, a dude that can drink, like Action Bronson, he's a big dude, he's funny, he says what he wants to say, but I still see that, there's kind of a class in him. He drinks natural wines, and he says that's, adult juice, and you know what I mean?
Did that fall off? Oh, no, you just turned it.
Yeah, just turned it.
I was like, Jesus! Yeah, look, life is too short to drink shitty liquor, shitty beer, shitty wine, or shitty water. Hardcore product placement. You're damn straight, Cam Bam. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Having the camera there goes against what we
Who
want.
cares, dude? This might be what people want. Because we're giving them what they want. They want the attention. They want to be a part
They
of this,
want us
you know?
to look at them. Do they? I don't know. Cam Bam, since you're here and you're chatting, let us know. Would it be better to have a camera that points at us, but we're more focused on each other? That's the one thing that I'm kind of worried about. Is we're gonna be like.
Well, I can just do this, and then
Yeah,
we're chilling.
that's.
Like,
I mean, I already angled my chair, so.
yeah. I'll just take
But
it back.
it's almost.
I'm actually gonna do another one right now, if that's fine with you. Like here, actually, you hit yours, and I'll just hit mine. That's what we'll do.
It's
I don't wanna be
almost
that guy.
like.
I'm just ready for another one.
It's almost like our conversation is hindered a bit by
Yeah, because-
not being able to just face each other.
But see, now that we're doing this, it's like,
You know what? Let me get my chair. That way I can turn easier.
yeah,
And I don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
have this stationary chair.
That's gnarly. And then just put that like in the corner or something. It's fine. Like it's part of. Or you want to move it?
Oscar is sitting here.
Or, yep, our invisible dude.
Oh man, let him know what's going on with that. We're missing the third piece.
Oh yeah, guys. If you're wondering why Oscar's not in podcast, he has work till 11 today, and Fonzai's bone for creativity. Yes, it's very big bone. Wanted to make content today, which is what we love to do. You know, either live stream podcasts. We're gonna do Getting High with Fonzai, Nerd Herders, any of that kind of shit, right? We kind of did one episode of Nerd Herders like a couple months back, and then they were like, "Ah, fuck it, we're not gonna do it again." So, but what'd you say? You said points at you, but you guys should focus more on each other. Oh, perfect, Cam Bam, and that's exactly what we're doing. Like for right now, I think it's a good introduction, like where we're talking like this, and then to you, and then as we take our dabs, and as we get in more into the longer, but the longer fucking time into the podcast is when we'll get into it. I'm gonna get high today. I'm just letting you know, guys. Anybody watching, I'm probably gonna get high. It's so gnarly that, dude, I was hoping you were gonna notice it too, because what I did was when Oscar figured out all you had to do was pull it, I went to your chair and I pulled it, and I leaned back a little, make sure it leaned back.
What did you pull?
You just, this, right here. You just pull this out or push it in. Like, now push it in, and now try to lean back.
What?
And then all you gotta do is pull it out.
How
Like,
the
watch.
fuck is
Just-
anybody
look,
supposed
watch.
to know that?
Pour it out, boom, and now look. Like, so I went into your chair and I pulled it out, and I was like, because this one's yours, this one is like super
Same
loose. So,
thing.
yeah, no, it's like, look how loose it is. I've never
Damn,
touched
why
it.
did this go out already?
You might, just right click, go to your properties, and make
Change
the timeout, like the screensaver time or whatever, fucking like 30 years, and we'll be chilling. If you don't mind the second dab, I would like to try that, if you don't mind. Just to
I do
see if it
not.
fucking hits it up. Like, because I feel there's this interesting theory I have, guys, and this might be something other people talk about, or maybe I sound completely stupid, but, okay, so I don't know if you would agree with this, but I feel like no matter what the THC level, every strain has its own effect on you, right? Even though, like, sativas, of course, do their sativa things, and indicas do their indica things. But all you gotta do is right-click and go to properties. You don't have to even go to this. Like, watch. It's real, like, right-click, go to the, no, actually, it is personalization. Fuck.
Yeah.
Because, you remember the little box that used to pop up? Fuck. No, but okay, so I'm saying every strain affects you differently, and I feel like, okay, so like, I smoke this, and it's getting me high, right? I feel good, I know the kind of high that Golden Goat gives me, right? But then I know the kind of high that this gives me, because I've smoked Blue Dream before, right? Like, I've smoked it with you and all that kind of shit. So what I'm saying is, I almost feel like what happens when you, like, hit one, and then, like, say, like, it's only gonna be, like, a minute or two before I hit this next one after you, and, it brings its, like, way of being high mixed with the Golden Goat's high, and it just, like, is this beautiful thing, and you can find different ones, and that's why, like, I'm down to take 3 or 4 dabs back to back with different strains, because I feel like it would mix them and makes this whole new thing, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's crazy sounding, or if that idea is just like, no way.
I don't know if it really changes anything, to be honest. I have no idea.
Yeah, but I'm just
Couldn't
saying,
tell you, and I've never,
like, not
tried. I've thought about it, but I've never really. It would be really tough to tell, I think.
Well, see, my way I'm saying it is the fact of, like, okay, think of it this way. So I hit Golden Goat, and it's fucking...
Let's fucking do this since this is podcast and I'm not high yet.
Yeah. Maybe that's why you don't understand it yet, so...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I hit this and it's 79%, right? Who says that when you hit 79% THC, it absorbs in a different way or affects you in a different way than like an 80% THC, right? So whenever you hit the 70, it's doing that kind of high, but then the 80 is going up to the next level, and it kind of like mixes this thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just fucking blah, blah, blah craziness. But, I don't know. To me, that's just what I'm fucking feeling.
Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling the fucking golden goal already. That was I didn't think that thing was ever going to stop being white. I just kept hitting it and just kept, and I was like, I even had to cap it. Usually I don't cap, right? I was, I didn't do it standing up. I'm a fucking...
You idiot! You're so dumb!
I'm an idiot.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Anyways, if you're gonna get high with us, let's fucking do this, everybody. Whip out your dab pieces, or your pipes, or your bongs. Spark a joint, or your blunt.
Yeah, do your thing.
Drop
Enjoy
that
it.
edible.
Ooh. No, I think hopefully they took it like 30 minutes
if you
ago.
need an edible.
Yeah.
Well, you know what you can do? You can put it up your ass.
Ooh.
That'll absorb it super fast.
Super fast. Yeah. They're pretty gnarly. Obamacare under Trump. Okay, and another thing I read was Trump's like 3 major points was immigration, fucking jobs, and there was another one that I can't tell you right now.
I haven't even looked anything up, dude.
I was just reading shit on Facebook and stuff.
Yesterday was crazy for me because I went into work and there was a shooting on the drive where I work. So yesterday was crazy. It went from kind of being worried about the election to just being like, okay, fucking crazy.
That's when reality comes back to you. I think if anything, that snapped you back to reality. Like, fuck
yeah,
what the
where I was
election
like,
is.
I don't really care about the election.
Yeah, this
Why
like
is there a fucking hair on that?
dude.
Oh, gross. Another one.
You should have
You
just
gotta
dabbed
clean
it.
this thing.
Oh, is
Should've
it
dabbed
did
my
I
hair.
fucking like hit it with my beard or something?
I don't know.
My bad, though. I mean.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody.
Oh boy. The experience. Yeah, one day. There we go. There we go. Oh, you have a little bit left on there, dog. No, never mind. Oh. Damn, see how it's a different, like, it's a difference, I think. The way it enters your body is just like, wow. You sound like you just swallowed something. You were just like
I did.
Big object that you just swallowed.
Smell.
Oh man.
All right.
What was it? Okay, Gambam says, for now I will just get high on life as I watch you guys get high. I like it, dog.
Hey, weed is legal in California now.
Yeah, weed is legal, but she didn't live in California. She
Fucking
lives in
A.
Georgia.
Oh, she moved.
Moved to Georgia. You fucked
Long
up.
time.
You done goofed.
Anyways,
Assume the position. I'm about to.
congratulations, California, legalizing weed.
But it wasn't just that.
Who else did?
Nevada.
Nevada?
Yeah, and it's not just medical. It's legalized.
Yeah, recreational.
Recreational, Nevada. Yeah.
Damn. So
Maine?
it was. I'm gonna be honest. It was basically legal in Vegas all the time.
Oh, dude, was it like that when you went? Or because I've never been to Vegas, so you know. But I kind of figured
Vegas
because
is its own little world, and basically, if you're in the Strip or on or near it, you can pretty much have sex with hookers, get cocaine, get weed, get whatever the fuck.
That's what I figured because like everything I've ever heard and how it's like this crazy party, and you know the only thing about Vegas for me is all I'm gonna do is get high. I'm not gonna fucking like you're not gonna see me doing coke or drinking like alcohol because that's just not me. I can't do that.
Yeah.
But which is good because me high is still
It's an upper
conscious.
for you anyway.
And I'm conscious and I can keep the control of the situation because like if we're together and like shit happens, you know what I mean. I still can use. I think that's why I like being high. I'm so against alcohol because alcohol like you're like. Oh, like you just don't. You could get blindsided. People
I
get
don't
grabbed.
ever get that way.
Well, I mean, but if you like, you can. That's
mean,
the
you
problem.
can, for
I used
sure.
we used to drink a lot, like me and Hamill. So what I'm saying is like, but with weed, especially when it makes me pumped and energetic like this, like energetic, in a situation where if something went down, a guy had a gun, there's a fight broke out, something. I feel like one, I'm like pumped already, and two, I'm like got this mindset, and I'm like got a clearer, opener mind where I'm just like. you know, like kind of like feeling it, you know, and then you can like another thing is really crazy is the fact that your body's so relaxed from being high, you kind of can implement how you want things to go down with your body and like moving in. That could be an advantage, you know.
Yeah.
And fuck, it's like so I would definitely be the high guy. It's like just looking out like motherfuckers trying to fuck around. But yeah, I get it. Like I heard that was like
its own little
a
world,
cesspool
dude.
of just whatever the fuck you want to do.
Pretty much.
Well, I heard about the like people that because counting cards isn't illegal. It's just frowned upon, right?
Well, it's not illegal, but hotels or the casinos, you know, if you're on their property and you're counting cards, to them it's illegal.
No,
in their minds,
no, and I get it.
It's illegal.
I get it,
So
but that's what I'm saying.
you, dude.
Well, no, I'm saying what they do is like they fucking like back in the old days, and I'm sure they probably still do it now. They'd take people out in the desert and beat the shit out of them and just leave them in the desert.
I'm sure they still do
And
that kind of
I bet
shit,
they do.
dude.
And that's-
I would not
that
express
needs to
the
be-
fucking Bob Run shit.
Mm-hmm. And that needs to be something that needs to be. I understand you don't want people counting cards because they're going to lose money, right? Literally, it's the way to cheat at that game. It's not even cheating because they're not installing the next fucking little chip. It's just them knowing, having the mind. Dude, if you're smart enough or have a mind like that to be able to count cards, you're already up there. So, like, fuck, I'm not going to be mad at you for doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're pretty goddamn smart.
Because counting cards is
you
not
are
an easy
good
thing.
with numbers. Some people are really good with numbers and not so good with social interactions and stuff, you know? There's just people that are different in ways where they're really smart with one thing
Yeah.
and then maybe not quite
Well, it's
as
just
good
like
as-
Rain Man. Remember Rain Man? He was
Like
he could
autistic
count cards.
people
He was
and stuff.
autistic. Yeah, and it's
Yeah, I think he was autistic, right?
Yeah, he was. I believe he was autistic or had Asperger's. I'm pretty sure he was autistic.
I think he was autistic,
And he
yeah.
just like they thought he was just this stupid guy, and then he goes to the thing and he can count cards, and it's just easy for him. Which is a very fascinating thing about like the human brain is the fact that when certain parts don't work that we're so commonly used to, then they have like almost a superpower on the side that actually works.
Yeah.
Like, it's like it almost goes all to that spot, and it's just like
Yeah.
it's either they can
really
do math
weird.
like crazy or they can draw all this fucking crazy shit.
Dude,
or like,
there's that
dude.
one guy, he can look at a scene once. Like, they flew him over
Oh, I've
New York
seen that.
City
Okay.
to really test them out. They flew him over New York City. They opened the window for him for just a brief few seconds and closed it. And then he went back and drew everything that he saw, and it was almost perfect.
Oh, and
Like,
he's
dude,
autistic?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he has some sort of a photographic memory.
But
And then he
advanced.
also is able to draw, which is strange that he can, you know, kind of take it and then put it on paper.
Yeah.
But the dude has,
Holy
it's
moly.
crazy.
Well, it's just like there's that one. There's the guy that's like I think it's math. You can tell him like any sequence of numbers, and he can just or like any like any date or whatever, and he can tell you the exact number or exact day, and like he just can break down mathematical problems like it's like nothing for
Instantly.
him.
Yeah.
And I think that guy has a slight form of autism.
Yeah, he's
you know what I
autistic
mean?
as
yeah,
well.
he's autistic.
There's another one that's he's a math genius as well, but it's really weird because he actually sees numbers as shapes and colors.
Which is insane. Or the people that's like almost something happened. Okay.
CNN breaking news.
When you're on the strip, yep, nothing is impossible. Apparently, I don't know. I've never been.
Yeah. So they tested him to see like how he keeps track of the shapes and colors, and he just does. And it's called like synesthesia. People see. I want to say it's. People see numbers as colors.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what synesthesia is?
I have no idea. We can always Google it because.
Yeah, we could. We definitely could.
Oh, while you're doing that too, I'm gonna take another dab, dog. I'm gonna do a standing dab. Do. Can you hand me that fucking flame spitter over there, dog?
Yeah, synesthesia has something to do with.
You should go. Oh yeah, it'll be something that I'll probably.
Seeing-
Like, I always see it, like, if I'm going to go to a Vegas Can Bam, it's going to be something like a celebration, like, if this got big, or, you know what I mean? Something like that. If I never get big, or we ever have a reason to celebrate, you know, like, podcast doesn't get big, or fucking, we just live normal lives, I don't see myself going there, you know? Because, like, I don't know. I just feel like it should be a place you go to, like, celebrate a moment in that life. You know, like a birthday, or a fucking, an event that you're like, holy shit, we were that successful, you know? And at least that's how I see it. Oh, wait, I want to fucking get my dad first. You mind if I hit this?
No.
Cool.
Do that. Yeah, I don't really care to go to Vegas ever again, to be honest.
Jesus.
Okay, so synesthesia.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's a cool fucking picture. Damn, dude, that's tripping out a little bit.
Yeah, see, people see numbers as colors and stuff. It's fucking weird.
And those are the colors? Wow.
So the actual definition is a neurological phenomenon in which stimulation of one's sensory or cognitive pathway leads to automatic, involuntary experience in a second sensory or cognitive pathway. People who report a lifelong history of such experiences are known as synesthetes. I'm not sure how to say that. Anyways, so people will see numbers and letters as colors. It's really fucking weird, man. If you look into...
Well, I think Cam put the whole thing, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you look into the people that can do this, they can remember massive sequences of numbers.
Yeah. Like
almost unendingly. The guy, they tested pi up to...
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember. It was like over 1,000 numbers.
Yeah.
And he just knew because it's infinite. Pi goes infinitely, and we've calculated out so far to see how pi goes.
And he said the whole thing.
And he said over 1,000 numbers correctly. It's like, how the fuck do you know all these for pi, dude? It's crazy. That's insane. But he sees the numbers as colors, and for whatever reason, it's easier for him to associate with that.
Maybe it's just a part of some of our brain, like seeing it as colors like that makes it easier for us to categorize and understand the number.
And it's a shape, too. That was the other thing.
Yeah.
His were weird shapes as well.
Aren't those the people that can taste smells and shit like that? Or like they can see color? I mean, not see smells? Yeah, they can see smells, like odors. They can see the color of that odor.
People can see odors?
Yeah, like without like little smells. Yeah. Like so
they can see
like this smell of this,
gas?
the smell of this. They can see what color that smell is. Like they know the smell by its color.
I don't think I've ever heard of
that. I think we'll Google it, man. Maybe I'm freaking crazy.
So people can...
I'm saying they can see the color of a smell. Like what the smell looks like as a color. And while you do that...
That sounds absolutely insane. See smell.
Yep.
Because it's like... I mean... Basically, people who feel, taste, and hear color. What the fuck? People who feel, taste, and hear color?
That's kind of weird.
That's weird.
God damn, I'm going to the moon tonight, fellas.
Oh, guess where this brought us back to? Synesthesia.
Okie dokie. I'm officially think I'm good.
I don't think anybody can see a smell.
Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm also
you crazy, bro.
Feeling the good times. Dude, we should just dance like we did remember before we were doing that stream, the first live stream, we were just like fucking digging in.
We were dancing.
Imagine if our channel is us talking like we're doing, but while we're dancing because we're so high, it's like, hey man, what the fuck's up, dude? Yeah, dude, the isotopes over here.
And we should probably talk a little bit about the election.
Yeah. Well, we should
because I did put this in under politics or something.
Well, you should have put it random, dude.
I don't know if there was a random. Oh well, it's all good. You know. So I don't really know a whole lot of what's going on. I haven't looked into it. I don't know fuck all that much, to be honest. But
you should change it to like something
Donald Trump is our president.
Well, yeah, he's president-elect right now. That's what they call him. Donald Trump is president-elect.
Yeah,
until
because
January.
he hasn't been sworn in.
Yeah, he's January when he gets sworn in.
That's true. That's true. But either way, Donald Trump got elected to be our president.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know if somebody's playing a joke on us.
Never gonna give you fucking. They rickroll the whole thing. Like next week, next Wednesday, we'll have a live broadcast, and the only thing you can see on TV is rickroll. Like just the entire every channel. Dude. And you see Trump like he's already at the White House, and he's doing like the truffle shuffle or something.
Oh shit!
And he's like, I'm a fucking Republican. No, I'm not. I'm a Democrat. That's what I meant to say, Democrat. I'm a fucking Democrat. And he's like rickrolled, and everybody's screen has it, and he's just like, we're gonna fix all this shit. All those people that voted for me, you're so fucked. Like, you know, I'd be like, oh my god. I would start like being like, whoa, like whoa. I don't know.
I hope that it's Obama playing a trick on us. Like, that's his goodbye trick. He's just totally fucking with us. He set the whole election up.
Well, then who was gonna be the next?
I don't even know. Maybe he's got a secret president. Dude. Maybe Bernie is back there or something. I don't know. Maybe just some brilliant person that somehow everybody loves he's got lined up and nobody will be mad. And he's just like, I punked y'all motherfuckers.
Dude, well, something that's crazy is people are already talking about it. Michelle 2020. Ooh,
Michelle
imagine that, dude. That could be something that could do a change, you know? Now,
I mean,
Michelle Obama...
That's a female
that I respect, you know?
I don't really know much about her, to be honest.
Dude,
but
there are some things that
she seems to present herself very respectfully.
You know, I mean,
like,
dude,
really
right now,
thing about her.
I can look up our president's wife and jerk off to her nudes right now if I wanted to.
Where did that come from?
That's Trump's wife. He's like,
Trump. I thought you meant,
no, I'm saying
the
president now. No, not Michelle. I'm saying she's respected and, like, you know, she does her thing, right? And they give her so much shit for wearing a sleeveless dress where it just shows her arms or whatever.
Right.
They give her so much shit, and now, like, Trump's wife I can
has
literally
posed nude.
look at her nude pictures and be like, yeah, baby. Like, I have I commented on one of my friends' posts when he was saying that, like, oh, this is what we switched to, and I was like, there is some guy out there somewhere with a what's the president's wife called?
Ivanka? Oh,
no,
that was his old wife.
No. I'm saying, what is the
first lady?
The first lady, yeah, okay, with a first lady fetish that is out there going, yes, because look at the pictures. There's nude pictures of her, and you know this guy. And I was like, and
first lady fetish,
and then I put dot
shit.
that might be me. And then my friend commented, like, he was like, damn, dude, that might be me too. And the other guy said, me too. And I was just like, damn. You could,
she posed nude when she was younger.
Yeah,
that is pretty weird.
A fucking nice body. Mm-hmm.
That's super weird.
Breaking
news: singer-songwriter Leonard Cohen has died. Oh damn, Leonard Cohen. That's a very familiar name. I think he used to make a lot of like TV show songs or something.
I have no idea what it is. You know what Google does? It searches that, and then you figure out who the fuck it is, though. You want me to switch his spots, and I'll be like,
nah, we don't need to look everything up.
Yeah, we don't have to do that. Hashtag first lady fetish, you know it, dog.
So, there you go. Trump is our president.
Yeah,
whatever. I don't know what's going to happen now.
I mean, there's some good, some bad. It's just Bush was our president for 8 years. We're fine, so I mean, I'm not really worried about Trump, you know. So,
I know. I kind of feel the same.
Yeah.
And even though a president has a lot of power, they don't have ultimate power.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not suddenly a king or something where he just rules with an iron fist.
Another
Congress
thing I read,
there, right?
You know what apparently quietly got removed from the Trump's official website where he's saying all the stuff he's going to do as president? Banning all Muslims. Somehow just disappeared from the website all of a sudden.
That was on his website?
It was saying that, like, on his website where, like, he has his, like, presidential shit, what he's going to do, it said, like, banning all Muslims. That was saying.
In his first 100 days?
Yeah, or I don't know if it's in the 100 days, but it's somewhere,
okay.
like, on his website or wherever, where he's, like, saying some shit. Maybe that is on his first 100 days. But now, it's just gone. It's not there. It's like, wait, what? What happened? Where did it go? Like, whoa, that just changed out of nowhere. Nobody's saying anything about it either.
Suddenly. Maybe he just never thought that he would actually be the president.
I think that's like, he was like...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like...
Why would he? Why would he? He probably never thought he would even get this far. I mean, maybe him, because he's got such an ego, but...
Yeah.
If he's like just a logical, realistic person, he would probably kind of laugh at the whole thing, too, and just be like, I can't believe they fucking actually voted me in. I don't know.
Dude, my biggest hope is like... I'm really hoping this. Like, I don't think it's going to happen, but it's like something I'm hoping for is just imagine if he comes out and he's like, actually this, like that. Like, he was kind of doing this and he's just like, wait a minute. If I just act like a fucking idiot and say all this fucked up shit, I can win this, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what he did. And he fucking won. And so maybe he used that, like, as like his, like, science experiment to be like, can I do it? And then gets there and now he's like, completely different. Like I'm hoping, and I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. Maybe it's probably not gonna happen, right? Because like if you read the Jon Stewart tweet thing, like where the fuck would that come from?
Oh
That
my
Jon Stewart
God.
tweeting thing was
Yeah,
just like,
if you haven't seen it, check out the Jon Stewart Donald Trump tweet battle.
oh god, please do. It's fucking
It's
hilarious.
pretty silly, but it's
Like so, but imagine
know-
if that happened. Like that'd be crazy.
that would be nuts.
Like he just like, I'm flipping the script, bitches. I own this shit.
Well, I think the one thing about Donald Trump that is still attractive is that, as far as we know, from appearances, he's not like bought and sold by anybody really, because he has his own money, and Hillary was
she was
deep in
yeah.
getting paid for this and that, and it was all these fucking people just in the Clintons' pockets.
Yeah.
And hopefully, since he's rich, that doesn't happen to him, and he doesn't fall
And,
into those
and
kinds
another
of
thing that
traps.
kind of makes you think that too is how open he talks. Like what he can say racist shit, or he can say whatever he wants, and he's still president of the United States.
Dude,
you know?
I mean, I give it to him, like, you're right. It's weird because he says racist stuff. It's fucked up. But it's almost comforting in a way, because what you normally get from a politician is everything is a lie. Everything is this ass.
It's just...
And at least with him,
it's all scripted.
maybe he's a racist asshole, but at least you know he's a racist asshole, and you see it right in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Versus whatever weird shit goes on with all presidents.
And I honestly think I have the answer, and this can stop both sides from being such fucking retards and fighting about, oh my god, my side lost. Oh my god, my side lost. People come together. Stop doing this bullshit political, I can't be friends with somebody because they're a Democrat or Republican. Who gives a fuck? We should have more parties anyways, bitches. But it's like, if they just look at it like we're doing right now, right? I can see why people voted for Trump. We just talked about it. We just literally described why somebody would vote for Trump, right? And there's other reasons too, not just that, but that's a big factor in why so much. There's a percentage, and you kind of can tell us, and maybe this is fucked up for me to say, lower educated level people were like, oh yeah, like rednecky. There was a lot of fucking. We saw those people on the bridge when we were driving down in Colorado saying Trump for America, like whenever it was voting day, and they were like, they looked. Was born in a redneck family. My mom was, and my grandpa and all that shit. That's redneck. Like my brother works in the oil field. I understand that shit, but like. There's a lot of that super religious Christian brainwash shit going on, and that's what was really supporting him. And the fucked up shit like the fucking, he was like intentionally being like, yeah, fuck those guys, like, and when they're getting beat up by his crowds and shit like that. And those people could die. You see some of those people, dude. Apparently they just found this is breaking news. Apparently, like I just read this on a Facebook feed, and my friend the Michael, he posted the new shit.
Right.
They found, I think it was like an Indian girl. So one thing that happened was there was, this was in a middle school. All the white kids were chanting, "Build the wall," and there was Latina kids crying. Apparently, like this was in middle school. That was happening. Or that happened today apparently. And then, dude, there's this picture. There's a picture.
Is so fucked.
There's this picture of this dude that was like a Hillary supporter or something like that, and he's sitting like me. But everything is covered in blood because, like, apparently Trump supporters found him and beat the shit out of him for like something. And I'm like,
is that real? Though?
I don't know. I read it. I can't fucking tell you if it's real or not. But like, that's apparently. But that's also something he enticed. And this is real.
Yeah,
though.
he does kind of incite that kind of behavior, dude. That's the other part of that
thing.
coin. That's scary though. Is suddenly people are like, if our president's fucking talking like this, we can talk like this too. That's a bad example, especially for fucking kids.
Exactly.
For kids,
they're doing it in
kids
middle
are
school.
seeing this shit,
and they're doing it in
Look
middle school.
How easily you can manipulate children.
Yes.
And the way we hold the presidency up on a pedestal in America is weird, dude. It's so weird. We have this huge day for it. Everybody gets crazy for it. People freak out about it. We hold it up on a pedestal. It's really,
People
really
cried
weird.
over losing.
Fucking ball their eyes out. It's insane.
But it's okay if you really want to think about it. Like Joe Rogan talked about it. All our president election thing is like a football, like sports. Like there's more people that watch sports than will go vote, right? Or like shit like that. And like think about it like this. I know people, and you know people, that have fucking watched like a basketball game or a football game, and their team loses, and they actually cry. And like
Sure.
it's like that
Yeah, I've seen
reality
that.
of like, you know, or like how serious you get sometimes. Like, I hope that guy fucking breaks his leg. And I'm like, whoa, this dude that's playing a football game that literally is gonna fuck him up forever anyways. You want him to break his leg so your fantasy team can win.
My fantasy team comes first, motherfucker.
Oh my god!
Come
And
on, man.
See that kind of things is like, man, that's fucked, and that's kind of how it is with the elections these days. And that's how it's been trending so far. And it's like, what the fuck? People are like taking it as serious as to go bawling their eyes out because their person didn't win. Dude, what the?
Yeah,
fuck?
people take it
Like,
seriously.
Wow.
And we
man.
hold it up on a weird pedestal, and then kids see it, and then
Or, like,
they
the middle
are
school.
easily,
Yeah.
you know.
The middle schools right now, and like all these like high school kids apparently are still around, like in Texas and Michigan, all these places are fucking going out and rioting right now. Well, not rioting, but like protesting, not going to school. And there are all these huge groups of thousands of kids, and these are all like
That are
high
pissed
schoolers.
that Donald Trump is the president.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, you're way too. You don't even know what the fuck. Like I don't like. What is like one? High school kids are what's protesting. Of all people, the protesters should be a lot older, or the middle, like my age, 24-year-olds, 25. I would say, but it's not like, but it's the funny because people that were like be like me or you that were not for Trump, we're still not the ones that are going to go out and protest either. Because like I get protesting as long as there's no violence. As soon as there's violence in a protest, you're doing it wrong. That's 100% true, and that's when people can entice something like police coming in, but. This is what I wanted to tell Hamill, but I haven't talked to him in a while, and I didn't feel like typing it all, because like he's posting a lot about these things and how like apparently now these riots are like throwing Molotov cocktails and rocks at cops and shit like that. Like this is what's happening right now with this protest against Trump, right? And I'm like, yeah, that might be happening, but and I was gonna tell him about the Occupy Wall Street, dude, where the cops are going to jail. Cops are going to jail. Because they legitimately were caught in the act of wearing civilian clothes, like you said, wearing civilian clothes and enticing riots, like making them violent. And like that's so fucked up. So you don't really know. Was it actually the people protesting, or was there an insider that helped that? Because dude, with a group, and especially when you have that emotion and everybody's together and shit like that, that togetherness, it's almost like a football game.
Yeah, when you're in a
You have
crowd of
emotion.
people. It's really weird
It's tilting.
how
It can tilt
it's
real evil,
really
real bad.
weird how people can get that group mentality real quick.
Oh,
and when you
fuck.
see everybody that's and the thing is you're drawing these lines. So when
Yeah.
you see that you're on a clear line, you got somebody that's on a clear line and they're against you, and you see your guys getting jacked up, dude, it gets you jacked up. And then if somebody starts fighting, you're not
It's just-
a
you're
lot of
just
people
all
aren't
like,
gonna run. It's just
Yeah.
like, look, if you're going to start fighting us, we're all going to fight together.
Because we feel this passion and this emotion and
Yeah.
this intense feeling
It's
to make
crazy,
us, you know.
man. That
it's-
group mentality is insane.
Oh, dude.
It's really weird. It's almost like some ancient stuff.
Well, it's
we
like
used to run in packs, and
No.
we used to be small,
It's even bigger
smaller
than that,
groups,
though. Mm-hmm.
and then it was probably us versus wild, and then other small groups.
I think it's even bigger than that is because, well, I think that's what it is, but I also think it's the fact that, like what I'm saying, how I want the Homo sapiens sapiens to come together, not this fucking I'm American, you're Russian, you're Chinese,
Right.
you're black, I'm white, you're like there's none of this. We need to get rid of these things that separate us, and we have to come together. And that's a big thing I will always push. And
I agree. There's
and that
too
could
many.
be why whenever we come together like that, like in big groups, like football games, you said you can feel like this energy, right? Made
it's
by
crazy.
humans. This is
Yeah.
made by humans. That whenever there's a big enough group of humans, you feel that energy, and you just get this vibe, and you just can't stop feeling this power, right? And dude, it's the same thing like the Spartans, or whenever like these people would charge into war, and they're all screaming, they had the drums, and they were like, and they're fucking running into war, right? Because there was this everybody. It wasn't just you running into war. It was like thousands of people right next to you, and you
right
were
next
all
to each other,
fighting for
all
each other.
feeling that
Dude,
same thing.
and you're just charging. And see, that could be because we're supposed to be together as Homo sapiens sapiens, not be in this separation and how we're trying to always be different with, oh, my football team, your football team, what politics are you for? What am I for? You know,
There's
oh, you're
too many
Asian.
boundaries that
Yeah.
separate
Racism,
humans.
religion.
We're humans, but we have boundaries. You know, you're an American, you're a Russian.
Yeah.
We have those would be the biggest scale.
Or even-
boundaries.
even-
I'm from North America, you're from Europe.
I'm from Texas, you're from Colorado, like.
Yeah, so those are like the biggest of the boundaries, and then it just keeps going, and as you get further and further, and closer, there's just more boundaries. You know? Like you said, it even comes down to football teams that you like. And there's
Sports.
just things that, I get it, humans want not conflict, but...
entertainment, you know?
Entertainment, but, like, we still have
You
this
want
weird...
that weird, like,
this
I'm better
weird-
than you. I'm gonna beat you.
I'm almost a more primal thing where, like, violence kind of gets us excited.
Well, I mean,
and
look at
stuff, and,
MMA.
like, competition.
Look at fighting,
Competition is fun. So I think there's always going to be certain things that do divide
Which is
us because
fine.
we like
And I'm
competition.
fine with that,
But
yeah.
if we can just... Look, humans are already going to kind of divide themselves
Mm-hmm.
naturally. When you start adding all these different layers of divisions as well,
just
it
fucking
just
nuts.
makes it that much worse, you
Yeah.
know? And it's like, that's why there's racism. That's why
There's religion.
that's why there's
Religion is
that's
a
why there's
huge divider. Like that's
war, because you're on that continent, we're on this continent. We're
my
different.
God is
We're
right.
totally
Your
different.
God is wrong. You know, we're the right ones. No, you're not. Science is the right, and everybody needs to get on that loop. That's science. We have scientists that dedicate their whole fucking lives to this world to understand something. That's a beautiful thing. They give, like, okay, so me, I don't want to study fucking, like, one set of stars my entire life, or, you know, or, like, fucking anything. Like, you know, there's a lot of, I mean, there's stuff in science I do want to study, right? But I'm saying there's a lot of shit that I'm not really interested in that people spend their whole lives dedicated to that one thing so that we could understand it. And we're denying these people. What the who are we? Or people like me, I have no right to ever tell a scientist, a person that dedicates their life to it, that, that's, even though there's factual evidence about stuff, that they're wrong. When I can see the proof with my eyes, that's where we're gonna have to get rid of.
Yeah, that's where things get weird, when people stop believing in something that you can actually prove.
Dude.
You know, that's weird. And then they
That's
do
scary.
believe in something you can't prove.
Yeah, there's no evidence except for a book that's been translated
It's
thousands of times, if more, and parts of it have been burned that'll never be part of it because Wonder and that Genghis Khan burned that library down and it fucking burnt parts of the Bible that will never be. That's not gonna just magically come back, right? It's been translated by, like you've said, kings and people in power, and it's like we're seeing right now, people in powerful positions in life in general, or in history in general, aren't always good. You know, there's a lot of bad ones. So when you have the King James version of a Bible, I wonder if there was shit changed in there that helped him, helped benefit him. Oh, I wonder why homosexuality is pointed as a bad thing. Is it because, the more people you have, the bigger army you have, the more power you have back in the day? Man, that sounds like that would be something that sounds right. That's crazy. Or, if you give 10% of all your earnings to the church for no fucking reason, and then the king and the church are working together, they help this book and put the crosses on their fucking shields, and they spread this ideology, which is all, yes, you're supposed to work, and if you look at how a church runs, it runs the same way as kind of a kingdom. You have this fancy-ass fucking building where you have the one dude that sits up on a chair, and he lives tax-free and off the church, and then you give 10% of your earnings to the church.
Which is the opposite of what
look at how they
religion
live.
preaches too.
No.
It's funny, they live these kingly lives,
Yeah.
but they should
But
be
their
living
king
like
is their priest. The
meaner
priest
lives.
is the king. That's literally what it is. Because if you see it, like, dude, look at some of these fucking priests, these awesome bishops or whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Look at their houses. Multi-million-dollar mansions look like they have walls around them that look like kingdoms because they have all the money, and that's how it's supposed to work. It's literally a kingdom, and a king and a priest got together. They fucking said, "This is how we're gonna fucking rig this, and we're gonna be fucking rich as shit and never have to worry about anything."
Well,
and we can
check
see
this
it still
out.
right now.
Dude, the Pope Benedict, the previous Pope, he actually he helped keep secret a bunch of child molesters.
Ooh.
He knew these guys were child molesters, and they were they were somewhere in his, employ somewhere along the lines.
Yeah.
And he knew that these guys were child molesters. The dude basically has to now live in the Vatican City, and they're not going to let him leave. Because if he leaves, Italy wants him arrested on child molestation charges. So the Vatican is its own country. The previous pope made sure that guy never left the Vatican and hid him and made sure that the authorities couldn't get to him. And he's He was the Pope. Like, you're basically aiding and abetting a known child molester.
And this is who you look up to. Catholics especially. That's the
Catholic thing.
Yeah,
That's the Catholic thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a person people pray to that person, even though in the Bible it clearly states. And if you want to go by Bible shit, and I don't believe in any bullshit, the Bible's all stories. But if you want to go by Bible shit, talks about God saying you will only pray to me, no false idols, and all that shit. Then why is the Catholic Church praying to the Virgin Mary? Why do they pray to a Pope? And if the Pope needs all of you to pray for him so he can go to heaven, y'all are all fucked apparently. Because who's praying for you guys? Like everybody else, like, oh, we're just gonna pray for each other. It's so fucking stupid. And like literally, we just broke down how a kingdom, a society would want to work, and why the Bible was made. And literally, that's what happened. And look, we can still see it. Like I've said this over and over again. Churches in general, right now, that don't have to pay taxes, they live like the priest is your king, and you are the people, the sheep that fucking sit in the pews and do your thing and give your money to them. And you don't have to.
Pretty weird, man.
And what is it? What they're doing?
So
Because
weird.
look, back then it was like you were fucking farmers and you were like, I don't know, fucking weavers and shit, like basket weavers and shit like that, like, right? So your rations were like 10% rations and stuff, right? Well, all the people that are at churches, they're giving 10%, and what are they doing? They're doctors or lawyers or whatever the fuck they do. They have any job, right? But they're still bringing that 10%, just like when the kingdoms happened, to the church and sitting there, listen to a bullshit stories and give money. That's literally how it's working, and that's what it's doing. People, do you not understand? Am I fucking stupid? Like, fuck, dude.
I think one of the funny things is when somebody that's, religious, a lot of people in my family do this. If I was to talk about, say, Mormonism or Scientology or something, they scoff at it, and they're like, that's a cult.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a cult, that's fucking hilarious. And they're just like, oh, that's silly to believe that. Well, hold on, wait, why is it silly to believe that?
Yeah.
Because from an outside perspective, somebody that has been there and somebody that doesn't believe anymore,
Yeah.
I'm looking at all of these the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, it's blind when you're in there.
Yeah, it is.
It's blind when you're in there.
So
and
true.
the funny thing is, I thought the same way
Mm-hmm.
about Mormonism. I was like, Mormonism, that's silly. You know?
Yeah.
But why? It's weird that you can't make a connection that your religion is also
It's
the
ridiculous.
same thing.
Yes.
It's the same thing. You're scoffing at that religion, saying it's all stories when yours is all stories too.
Exactly. It's the same.
And so is everybody's. Everybody's is stories. How are there 30 religions, on the planet?
I think it's 2,000. Right now, 2,000 something religions.
2,000 religions, and everybody says that that religion
And
is
there's
the
only,
right one.
And it's like,
who the fuck is the right
I
one?
think they said it's like 2,000. Like, let's just, it's not exact numbers, but let's say there's 2,200, right? They said there's 2,200 religions.
Like active religions on the
and
planet.
they say 2,199 of them are wrong. So, because each one of them says all the other ones are wrong.
Right.
And it's like...
Even if it's 30 or,
Yeah.
whatever, 10. Even if it was just 10, it's
If
still
there was
like
10, there'd be...
10. Well, shit, one of them's right, I get a 1 in 10 chance.
Yeah.
That's not the best odds.
Yeah, I know. And they
1 in 2,000, motherfuckers!
2,000 plus? Like, oh shit.
Jesus
Have
Christ.
fun with that gamble. Like,
But when you're inside, it's...
Dude, I'm
You're
the
blind.
same way. I
You're
never
blind.
would have got
didn't
it.
really think about it that way. It almost limits this
Mm-hmm.
logical part of your brain,
Yeah.
I think.
But if you want to think about it...
Not
also,
for everybody, but
No. If
I
you
think
really
for a
want
lot
to
of
think about
people
it...
it does.
If you want to think about it, it's because we were blind. Because look what we were at when we did believe. We were young.
That's
it
true.
It was brainwashed into us from a very young age. So there's no way we can't be blind. I know a lot of really religious kids that are my age, and they're still like, all praise God and shit. I'm like, how the fuck do you still think that way? And it's a lot of it is because they're like going to college, still living with their parents, or they're fucking real close to their family, and they never get out of it because and it's sad because they have this like they want to be around their family and they have it dependent on them, right? Which me, like I fucking went in the army. They teach you don't need to be with anybody, and then fucking I got out and now I live in Colorado, and a lot of my family's like, we need to delete this guy. He's a fucking devil worshiper or something, And so what I'm saying is like fucking that's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Well, we are worshiping the devil up in here.
Ozzy Osbourne for president 2020.
They're going to have to bring him back from the dead, I think.
Wait, Ozzy Osbourne's not dead?
No, I know. But
You think he'll
Just
die?
saying, in 2020, I don't know.
It's only fucking 8 years, right? Or 4 years?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's going to be 2017, so 4 years. It's
That's
about to be
3.
2017.
Yeah, so it's 3 years.
Not yet. Because we're still in 2016.
I know, but I get that. But like 17 plus 3 is 20, so 2020 is.
I know, but we're still in 2016.
I get that.
God damn it.
What is okay? We gotta see. I gotta read this because this thing's been bothering me.
What, the Obamacare under Trump or something that Cam Bam said?
It's there are college professionals encouraging people to go out there and protest.
I'm all about your right to voice your opinion, but if you pull someone out of their car and beat them for voting for Trump,
That's ridiculous. Yeah,
there's something seriously wrong.
yeah. A lot can happen in 4 years. Oh yeah. 2021. No, it's 2020 as the next.
It's 2020. It's November 2020.
Yeah, November 2020. But
yeah, that's weird. I didn't know. That makes a lot of sense. College professors.
well, I can see college kids doing it too because that's like my age kids,
Getting
you know, and a lot of I think a lot of college kids, I don't know, unless they meet.
They're
people
barely
like us.
smarter than high school.
Dude, they're just.
I mean,
high
they
school
are
kids
high school kids.
that are just getting a little bit like more
Yeah.
educated, but and
But
that's
you're
what's the
still
crazy thing.
fucking
But see,
kid, dude. You're
I'm
still
still,
a
but
kid.
see, I'm in the college / getting out of college age. So
Yeah.
it's like, what do I know? You know what I mean? Why can I say that?
You
I
don't
could
know
be,
a damn thing.
But see, the problem with that is
neither do I.
no. The real thing is like,
You know
see,
what I mean? Seriously.
and this is where like I've been called stupid for joining the military. Like, oh, I was taking the easy way out, blah 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 blah. Right? But one, I was 20. You know, when I joined the military, like I was there, and I fucking was in for 4 years. And what happened was you have to learn, especially when you deploy. You grow up fast as fuck, and especially with the military and the whole like you have to listen to this. You're gonna get smoked. You're gonna beat. You know, whatever. You learn to listen. You grew up. You have to be more. And some people that are in the military are fucking still stupid, and they never get that, which is weird. Like this one dude, he's like 21. I told you about him. I can't remember his fucking name. He was in my company though, and he still didn't have his driver's license. When his wife was gonna have her baby, she had to drive herself to the hospital while he sat there. What a manly dude! That's literally a dude. Like that's the military for you, man. That's really a guy I know.
Was he in the car with her?
Yeah, he was sitting next to her while she was driving herself to the hospital because he didn't have his license.
That's
What a
hilarious.
fucking piece of like. How does that make you feel like a man at all?
Wow, dude.
But this dude's like 21, right? So he's still young, and I'm 24. But what I'm saying is, okay, so if it works on you, you're gonna grow up fast because you have to, no matter what, or you're gonna get yourself killed or somebody else killed, which is even worse.
Yeah,
And-
you either grow up or you die.
yeah, and then another thing happens is I get out of the army, this place where don't control my own thoughts. You know, I'm supposed to have their thoughts. They tell me what to think. They tell me what to eat. They tell me where to be. They tell me what to wear. You know, I am their number. I'm their like thing that they use. Their tool. And once you're broken, you're just a piece of shit. You know
So
what
you
I
are,
mean?
man. You're just their number.
Exactly. But then as soon as I get out, what did I start doing? I moved to a legal state for marijuana, and I just started smoking a lot. You know, especially at first, dude, I was doing so much. I was smoking so much weed, and like, you know, I was just like I would be going through an eighth of fucking like in a day or something. You know, we'd be smoking like 3
How
or
many
4
bong
joints.
hits did you take that one night? 8?
Dude, like 8. Like I was
8
doing that
bong
like
rips.
almost
It was
like every night
crazy.
though. Remember, it was like 6 to 7 bong
Almost
rips.
every night.
Like
yeah.
every night, yeah. And
But I get it. I went through that phase.
but see, and what happened when I did that though is it started like not only did I grow up to like see things differently with the army, but I come in, I do all this fucking weed, I start opening my mind, and I start listening to podcasts like Joe Rogan or people like Bill Nye, his debates, and like how he sees things like about abortion and stuff like that, and all this knowledge that you can receive from the internet now, which is a beautiful thing, and why things will change and the world will get better. But all that knowledge is just there, and I can literally just sit there and listen to it while I'm like doing something, but I'm just have it like in my head and I can hear it, and it's just like I learn and I see the world in a different way, and it kind of got me out of that religious weird well, I was already like on the fence when I was in the military, and then when I deployed it was like fuck that, and then now I've like opened my mind and I'm like really seeing the depths of how bad religion can be, and I get it, there's a good community around it, but the teachings and getting that like stuck into people's brains is just like you gotta understand.
Well, it's just
brain
another
wash.
thing that separates us.
That's what we were
Like talking about was all these dividing factors, and religion is one of them. And you know, if we really need and want to come together as
a whole,
fucking
the
race,
world,
as a
Homo
race, and
sapiens
stop
sapiens.
fighting amongst these dumb territorial things, and
Work
just get
together.
past all this.
Yeah.
We need to be just a human race.
And for all we know, if we do that, that could save the world. That could save Earth if we did that.
Ultimately,
you know what I mean?
like, that's the only way we're probably going to even get to
Either
move
save
out
or move.
of
Yeah.
our planet.
Then we have to unite.
Is to use everyone's resources to be able to do this.
We're on a
And we
ticking
know
clock,
for
dude.
sure, at some point, the Earth is going to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
It could be right now. It could get hit by a meteor.
Mhm.
It could be in a million years. It could be
Yeah,
in
for all we
hundreds
know,
of
this
millions
is-
of years when the sun blows up. Maybe it stays around that long.
Dude, for all we know,
But-
this is an endless cycle, and this is just part of the cycle. So, like, literally a million years from now, there's an ice age or something, and it freezes and kills us off. And then the next creature that comes back is like the dinosaur, and it's just like the cycle of creatures that keep coming back and they get
Possible.
frozen over. And this is like global warming could honestly just be, yes, we are aiding global warming. Pollution is a thing. It's like 98% of I think the scientists in the world agree about global warming. That's fucking insane. And then so you're telling me with 98% of the scientists you can still deny it? That's bullshit. That should be illegal in some sense. You know what I mean? Because you can still
Here's
preach
the
that
thing,
it's
man.
wrong.
It's like religion.
Yeah.
Look, here's what they'll tell you if you don't want to believe in religion. At least Catholics will tell
Mm-hmm.
you this. What's it gonna hurt? If you're wrong, you just
Oh,
die.
yeah.
If you're right, you go to heaven.
Yeah.
Same thing with climate. You know, if you want to think that way with climate change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're wrong, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't believe, that's fine.
Yeah.
But at the very least, do take steps towards it, you know?
Because it's a thing.
Because
Like-
if it actually is true, we're fucked.
Yes, the whole
You know what I mean?
humans, we're done.
Yeah.
It's gonna fry.
So you might as well just pretend to believe and try and work towards fixing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what the fuck?
But people don't really, they just think about their immediate
And
life and
their-
self. And
and
this is
religion
like
and,
on,
aw.
this is on such a large scale. It's really
Oh,
tough to
yeah.
get people involved in, you know, really thinking about it.
But look how much I had to smoke and start listening and reading, and before I started understanding it, like it's like
I think smoking is a great way for people to
Fuck.
really stop and think a lot.
Yeah.
It'll change the way you view the world and life and
oh yeah,
just everything. It's really interesting, and when you get really, really high, where you're like, this is uncomfortably high, I probably don't want to be here, a lot of times that's when you really get some of that, you know, some of that stuff in your head out, where
Mhm.
you're just looking at, maybe you're really baked and, you know, Donald Trump comes on TV and starts giving a speech. For whatever reason, when you're in that state, that mode from the THC, you get a greater sense of who people are. You can just get a feeling for like how they're presenting themselves, and you can kind of see through bullshit.
yeah,
much easier.
completely, yeah.
And it's really weird. And if you haven't ever experienced it, you probably think this sounds like hippy dippy bullshit.
Yeah,
but
no, it's
until
really-
you do it and
Mhm.
experience it, you can't understand what it is. But there's when you're high on marijuana, when you're high on shrooms and tripping on
or
LSD,
DMT.
not so much DMT,
Not
but
DMT?
shrooms and
Okay.
LSD kind of have a similar effect. You just see things on a different level. It's almost as though you enter a dimension where you have another sense
Okay.
or something. You know
Yeah,
what
like
I mean?
it's like that like a radar or something, and you know that's another thing that separated us, which is kind of bullshit. Because you know I grew up in a world and like they pressed it so much, like oh hippies, they're crazy, you know they just get high and that's all they do, and it fries their brain and makes them think stupid.
Yeah,
right?
they used to tell you it
And
fucking
that's-
killed you.
Exactly,
Fried your brain.
Dude, and
This is
that's
your
the crazy thing, like marijuana and
this
shit.
is your brain. This is your brain.
And
on
what's
drugs.
crazy is like there's this like society, like we were brought up in society as like society is like sees hippies as like this. Oh,
wonder
they're
if
just
I'm too
hippies,
far
you
out
know.
here.
They're like hippies. Oh, you know, they're wrong because they were just getting high and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. When in all reality, now we kind of sound like hippies, but there's enough people smoking and being open-minded in science, and that can, and a lot of it's promoted by smoking and being able to open your mind like that.
Right.
And so the people that are smart out there, like a person like Joe Rogan, I think that guy's fucking a genius, and that's because, and not because he went out and like studied something for his whole life, but because he just fucking can absorb the information that he's getting from these very smart people, and he can like talk to them like about his opinions and their opinions, and he can see why he's wrong, or like they can see why, like, you know, he talks to like, that one guy was a fucking idiot, whoever it was that was like telling him the guy was trying to sell fucking something about alcohol, and then the pill about absorbing 1,000, so whatever the fuck it was. But that guy was completely trying to make Joe Rogan like try to say something else, even though, and Joe Rogan just stuck to his guns. It's like, you're like, basically he had to break it down into like a child terms, and this guy still didn't understand. He kept saying the stupid shit. Like, it's like, what the fuck, man? And you know, but
what it does, I think, when you're really high, another benefit is it removes ego. And ego is something that everybody has, and it's this weird wall that basically will protect you from having freakouts, and like really worrying about stuff that you shouldn't worry about. And it puts up these weird walls that aren't easy to break down.
Yeah.
And when you're high, it's like, it's just instantly gone, and you can like kind of reflect on something you've done, accept it, and move on. It's really weird. It's really weird. Something that is really tough to do because you're constantly busy. People are always filling their time with doing stuff, and you can't really self-reflect. But if you just get super baked, you're going to be pretty introspective for a bit. And it's great. It's amazing. And it's... Shit, dude. It's one of the reasons why I love to smoke pot.
Well, I honestly think that's why, like, you know, sometimes I'll go like that, or like flinch, or like when you shake a lot, like, you talk and you move a lot.
When I did a body high?
Yeah, when like, even right now, like, whenever you, like, when you first hit it, when you start getting really high, like, you always do, I don't know if you notice this, but you shake more, and you kind of, like, move more, and, like, you, like...
I had no
like,
idea.
We can watch, the podcast
God
later.
damn, am I having
like,
a seizure here?
No, but you shake, not like that much, but, like, you purely shake more, and then you have, like, little twitches, and maybe it's because we're not used to this no ego, and that's what it's like without that sensor of an ego. Like, you kind of, like, can't handle it with your body. And that's what high does, is it takes that away. So that's why we're like kind of look like we're fucking kind of like weird. And like, you know, sometimes I do that.
I don't know about that, but
well, maybe sounds
legit.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
But maybe that's why we're like fucking, I don't know. Maybe this is like laced with crack or something. What the fuck? Maybe we shouldn't be doing.
Oh no! You smoked crack accidentally.
No.
Fuck.
I might take another dab.
Shit.
I think I'm gonna take another dab.
Yeah?
I don't know.
What's Cam Bam saying?
What is hello, none of the. Drive the next 3 minutes. Hopefully it'll be gone after I die of old age. Ha ha ha. Hopefully. I don't even know what will be gone.
So, I don't know. Apparently there's going to be a change to Obamacare, obviously, under Trump.
We still haven't even...
Repeal isn't easy. Replacement even harder.
Go, dog. Get that golden go. Dude, the first time Oscar saw this shit, he was just like, I swear to fucking God, man, did you just... He was like, this is him talking to me. He's like, I swear to fucking God, man, did you just, like, go outside of the sidewalk and just pull up some gum off the fucking sidewalk and say, we're just gonna dab that? And he's like, because the other one, like, that one, it looks like gum, kinda. And
yeah,
I was just like...
it totally looks like gum.
I was just like, I think I did, man. And he was like, well, fuck it. Dabbed it. Whew.
He would just be like, fuck it, man. I'll dab some gum.
That guy's a beast, dog. That guy's a motherfucking beast, dog. It's called a beast, dog. Oh, yeah. Beast, dog.
Yes, you're right, Cam, man. People will lie and lie. I don't understand. My fucking laptop is such a piece of shit.
Why?
I don't know. It's probably full of viruses, would be my guess.
Was that like your porn laptop back in the day, or?
Not really. No, I never download porn, man. I just go to sites where you can just fucking
That's
watch.
where you get the viruses, dog.
A clip. Well, that's where you get. They'll try and
Maybe you click the fucking shit and the ad pops up. And
I'm smarter than that. Yeah.
Oh.
So, still, what I find interesting is that if you go by popular vote, Hillary Clinton would be the president. Mm-hmm. If you go by popular vote. So, how the fuck does the Electoral College represent what the people want?
Yeah.
When the Electoral College voted Donald Trump in, but the people voted Hillary in. Mm-hmm. I don't think it does represent. It's pretty obvious that it just did the opposite of what the people wanted.
Yeah.
So why in the fuck is that even a thing? I don't know. I wonder why it was created in the first place. Probably, I think what they were... This might be total bullshit, but I think they wanted to do it because there was a large number of people that were uneducated. And they didn't want uneducated people to go out and vote, but they wanted them to have a representative, somebody that was representing them.
So I think you might be right, dog.
I'm pretty sure that's why.
You might be right. I can't confirm or deny.
I'm pretty sure that's why.
I can confirm
So
or deny this dab.
they ended up creating these weird electoral college votes that are the real votes that decide an election, which is, I don't know, maybe back in the day it made sense because you had a lot more uneducated people, but you know, whatever you thought was uneducated, there's still people in this nation. Like, there's where more segregation started, more fucking walls broken up.
Yep.
You know,
because they were the ones that thought they could decide.
well, they were the ones that left all that shit, and then they started building their own version of that bullshit. They just didn't want to listen to a king. You know what I mean? I mean, when you really think about it, I think we probably glorify, you know, what our founding fathers did a bit. Mm-hmm. Because we're so proud of America and stuff.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's another problem. I mean,
and it's like, yeah, I get it. They definitely got away from a crazy bastard, but at the same time, they ended up being crazy bastards themselves.
Yeah.
Fucking killing Indians, wiping them out,
Wiping
fighting each other. Yeah. Like, they started bringing slaves over. Dude, they had slavery. The people that fucking started this shit ended up really starting some crazy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that was way more fucked up than the stuff they ran away from.
Mm-hmm. And see,
it's all glorified, though.
The reason that we're supposed to not think of it as like, and we're brought up like, oh, we're supposed to be proud and stuff. And yes, I fought for America. I deployed. I did my shit, right? But really, if you think about it, this pride or whatever is to keep this government system going, which apparently is going off the rails already, and been in this direction for a while. You know, either Hillary or Trump, I still would have said the same thing. He's still going off the rails.
Either way.
Yeah, I'm not.
You have a criminal or a fucking racist asshole. Well, you know.
Yeah, and so I'm not for either. So, but what I'm saying is like, it's like maybe it's just we're supposed to get that pride, so we want to keep this government going, and they can keep staying on top, and you know what I mean?
It's that weird segregation. It's pride,
which is keeping us away from Homo sapiens sapiens coming together.
It's pride of where you're born.
Yeah,
which is the weirdest thing ever because you don't have a choice. Exactly. It's not like there's a competition to get to the better place to be born.
Yeah.
It's just a random crapshoot. You know? You just appear somewhere. And
like, how am I going to
somehow you're better than that guy that just randomly appeared right there.
Over there, dude, yeah.
Like, you could even be across the street.
Yeah.
Where you have a nice neighborhood, and the end of the nice neighborhood is there, and then the shitty neighborhood starts right across the street.
Yeah.
And then all those motherfuckers, just because they were born right there, look at the other motherfuckers just because they were born right there, like the lesser people somehow.
See, that's another thing. That's another thing that communism does. It makes us all. It takes away because what are the things that religion divides us? You know, wealth or being rich or poor separates us too. You know, like that's another division. Like oh, I'm richer than you. So if we all have same wages, right? That's another way, like, and I'm not saying, like, we have to have one person in charge. I think it should be all the scientists, blah, blah, blah. I think we go on forever with that, but that's it for another day, I think. But what I'm saying is, imagine, like, we're all in the same wages, right? So we all can think and be free to, like, not have to worry about things like that, or have a society of, like, you're the poor class, or we have the middle class,
I think
or the rich class.
If you were to take that communism style, I think what you would want to do is, it's tough, man, because... It's tough because creativity and stuff. You know what I mean?
No, and
if you could just pay everybody equal and say, go do whatever you want to do, would we have people that would open up a tire store?
Yeah.
Would there be enough people that were like, yeah, I would love to run a tire store.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know. I doubt
Dude.
it. I don't think so. I think there's a lot of jobs that nobody's going to start unless they're absolutely forced to start
like
it.
they have to do it. Yeah.
And that's the scary thing about communism is you have to force people to do certain things.
Mhm.
And the weird part is it passes down your lineage. So it's like if your son is born, he's also now taking over your tire company. When he has a son,
Yeah, and that
and
sucks.
it's
'cause it
passed
kinda
down
kills,
that way.
It kills
So
creativity.
where's your creativity?
Yeah.
People can't be individuals at that point. So
Yeah, no, I
that's
get
why
that.
I always say I think you need like the best parts of communism,
the best parts
the
of
best parts
socialism.
of democracy, socialism, whatever, and find what's like the best way to just have people live united,
Mhm.
be happy, and be able to produce products
And maybe it's-
serve each other,
Dude,
basically.
what if maybe that's what happens when we get advanced enough with technology to have robots that can do all these things?
Yeah, that's
And
a
then-
good point.
Because then, if we have technology that we have that can do everything, and we don't have to worry. Because I think honestly, the reason we don't have to really worry about, like, yes, people have the ideology like robots could come up and like take over, right? But the reason that I say like we'd be fine is because we always have an off switch somewhere. You know what I mean? There's always a way to type something in or press something, right? There's ways that they show like Ex Machina how they could go wrong and shit like that, right? But fucking, I don't know. I'm sure there's other ways you could even like. There's things called EMPs. How are they gonna fight back against EMPs? You know, like that one thing. They're gone. But like, if it comes to that, when we have machines that can do all these jobs, right, to where we can all just get what we need enough to where we can all be creative and do our own thing because machines are running everything else, like the cutting wood and
Right, automation, man.
Yeah,
Elon Musk
imagine that.
was he just came out and was talking about how he thinks if your job is replaced by automation,
Lee.
you should automatically be compensated for your job
Yeah,
just for the rest of your life. Like that should be now what you make until you find another job or
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is. But he thinks you should now just be paid to go do whatever you want.
yeah, because that's how you're gonna find out, and people are gonna discover.
So now suddenly you're not worried about
Mm-hmm.
just going to this job and you're paying your bills. It's all taken care of.
It's not a choice
and
anymore.
all you
It's
have
it's
is
you.
your free time.
Yeah,
So now you're allowed to be like, you know what? I've never traveled. I can go travel. And then you're just going to start to free up so much time that you have to be creative and use your creativity. And, that would be a great thing about universal income.
Yeah,
Which
or-
is
yeah.
like a communist kind of idea
Mhm.
where everybody has a universal income.
and
That's
then
a
those
beautiful
jobs
thing about it.
are ran by like robots, so we don't have.
Yeah, so
there's
you almost
no
need to get to that point.
We have to get to that level.
Where automation is able to do all these jobs that a
Need
robot
to happen.
could do
Yeah,
and are necessary for our society to
or whatever
function.
planet we live on.
Yeah.
So we bring
So,
it,
it makes sense. I think the more automated we become and the more free time people have, the more we will become socialist, communist, a little, probably a little more on that
democratic
end.
and have
Where
voting,
we're
no
like, you know
voting,
what?
yeah.
We don't need to go fucking work these jobs anymore.
Yeah.
Why are we doing
Yeah.
this? And maybe, maybe even creating a worldwide currency
Mm-hmm. And
or
that
something
would help
like that
unite
would
us.
really help.
Because
Yeah.
we're like, whoever, no matter where you're from, whoever you are, we come together. And it's crazy too, because if you want to think about it, look how fast English is spreading around the world. Where it's
Yeah.
like almost becoming the world language,
It's getting
like
there,
even
yeah.
countries that don't know English, they have somebody that can translate for them, and they're learning English. You know what I mean? Because it's just like it's spreading. So what if English is the language that everybody's adapting to? Because maybe it's just
It makes sense to have one language that everybody knows.
Yeah,
It just makes too much sense.
That would be something that happens when the world united. We'd have more of a common language that we're all together. Because
Right.
no matter who you are, you're going around, you're seeing, and everybody's mixed. Like I'm talking about, everybody can just travel everywhere, so we're all mixed and traveling and seeing. So there's no, and then that kind of helps get rid of racism. Because if you're born, no matter where you're born, it's every culture is just mixed together instead of just separating like we do. Then there's
Right.
no seeing like one color. You're seeing all color all the time. So that could be a way instead of because I know some people believe that the only way we can get rid of racism is if everybody comes one color. But no, what if the world comes together, like we're saying, and we all know the one language, and all these cultures are always mixed? That means we're always grown up, knowing that it's a mixed culture, and that we're all different, but we all are unique, and we have this, like, togetherness, you know what I mean? That we're all, since we're all together as a world, and we're working, or, like creating and being what we want to be, and that could be what, like, gets rid of racism and becomes even more united about us. Like,
And
that
then,
could be the answer,
dude, we have to come together because we're gonna have to fight the motherfucking aliens.
Oh, shit.
And then we're gonna have to realize that we should all get along, and then we're just like, you know what? We're all life forms, okay? It's all life forms.
Eventually, it's gonna be life
We should
forms.
all be
That'd be
together.
crazy. And then, like, we have, like, on Earth, there's, like, these alien species walking around, and then, like, we can be born in different planets, but we're humans born over there in different planets and
That would be dope.
around different areas.
Dude, alien
that would be
sex.
crazy.
Get some of that alien anal, son.
Damn, dog. Like, shit, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Who's Adam Boone?
I have no idea. He said Lee, though.
I thought that was, I was thinking that was Cash for some reason.
I thought it was you for some reason. I knew you were sitting here, so I was like,
Damn, what's
That's
up
crazy,
with that
dog.
guy? Shit. I gotta take a piss, dude.
I do too.
Alright.
I want to also get some more water. I want to take another dab. I want to do
Alright.
a whole bunch of things. I want to kind of like, man, I fucking want something to snack on, to be honest. We have Pop-Tarts.
I'm gonna take a pee, hold it down. When I come back, you go do your thing. How about that?
Doopy-doopy-doo. This is Podcast with Cool J Punk. And now we have Bring Me to Yarlita shows Donald Trump. This is the guy. What up, people? What up, people? How's everybody doing? I am going crazy because I can't even see the numbers of people that are watching, but I hope there's people watching and enjoying. I know you're here, Cam Bam, which is awesome. I hope this has been a good episode so far. I'm pretty fucking baked, fixing to take another doobly dab, and I know he's pretty high, and these conversations are going pretty deep, and I hope this is something that can catch on, and people are like, what the fuck are these people doing? Why are they getting so high, and why are they so fucking stupid? I don't know, maybe that's what it happens, but woo! I don't know. Oh, man. You know, like, whoo.
Damn, dude, I'm sorry, everybody. What did I do to
Oh,
you?
no,
What
man.
just happened?
I fucking am just doing my thing. I always watch and enjoy.
Oh,
Thank you,
sorry.
Cam Bam. Doo-doo, bang! Or like, what's that?
Do-dabbing.
What's that sound that they figured out on Twitch? Like, the people donate to people, and it's like, it goes D with a whole bunch of E's, and then space D with a whole bunch of O's. So it's like, dee-doo, dee-doo, dee-doo. And it, like, because that's what the robot noise makes now. It doesn't
Right.
just go, it doesn't go just like D, it goes dee-doo, dee-doo, and it makes this like,
Yeah, I've heard
awesome
that
hum.
before.
And it's so
Sounds like
funny.
it's singing.
Yeah, it's like fucking awesome, dude. Wow.
All right, man, go ahead. I'm back. Do your thing.
What are we doing?
I thought you were gonna go pee and get water and all that kind of shit.
Damn, dude, that's a good fucking idea,
I
man.
know. I'm smart. All right.
I'm good.
Yeah. So
I'm
even
good.
right there, Clinton's still winning the popular vote.
Yeah, dog.
There we go.
She got it, dog.
Fucking weird as shit. Interest in Cal exit. Hashtag Cal exit is growing. Huh? What? It's like Californians trying to leave California.
Oh, dude, did you see the numbers of people trying to go to Canada? It's like over 10 million right now
Really?
that have already tried to apply. It already crashed the website to try to get the
No, I
thing.
don't think
They've already
that's
crashed the
true.
website. There's over 10 million people have already tried to leave America.
Come on, stop it.
I'm not lying, dog.
I'm talking to this.
Oh, dude, okay. Talking machine, huh?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, dog.
It's interesting that so many people are protesting. Go ahead, man. Go pee. Go pee. They call it hashtag Cal exit. California secession from the United States.
What?
Interesting. The Yes California campaign is backing an independence referendum in support of a constitutional exit of the state from the U.S. in the wake of 60% of the state's voters supporting the presidential loser, Hillary Clinton. The movement is getting renewed interest. As I'm reading this, all I can think of is how fucking crazy this sounds, but Trump just got elected the president, so could I see this happening? Maybe so. As the 6th largest economy in the world, California, it's the 6th largest economy in the world.
Whoa.
California is more economically powerful than France and has a population larger than Poland. Wow.
Whoa.
Point by point, California compares and competes with countries, not just the 49 other states. That's mostly because of fucking Hollywood. And they have actually a lot of shit. They actually have a lot of farmland, too.
Oh,
And farmland. But they have no fucking water without the states next door, such as Colorado, giving them water. The hashtag Cal exit name stems from the successful Brexit, yes, of course, campaign in Britain to leave the European Union.
You mean Brexit?
Brexit.
Brexit.
While the Yes campaign has been considered a fringe movement in the past, it began trending on social media Wednesday night. It trended on social media, so now this is a real movement, apparently.
Wow.
Attracting
See
more
how
mainstream
powerful that
notice.
is?
Supporters are proposing a referendum on the issue in 2019. Interesting. That would be crazy as fuck, dude. California secedes. That's insane.
Damn, dude.
So California would become an independent country.
Whoa. Dude, doesn't Joe Rogan live there?
Yeah.
Oh no, we can't lose him, dude. he's going to live. Dude, I wonder if he can come back to Colorado,
I
man.
don't know, man.
Dude, Joe Rogan, 2020. Hashtag Joe Rogan for president 2020.
Boom. I would vote.
Mm-hmm. Man.
That's crazy. Thousands take to the streets to protest the Trump win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, calm down, people. There's no reason
Yeah.
to protest.
That's fucking cool. Kind of. I don't know. It's interesting. Check the podcast message page to see what's going on. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what.
I don't know what that means.
Cam, man, you are tripping me out.
Cam Bam, quit tripping us out! I think we'll do another dab, guys. Let's fucking do it. This is POTCAST, after all. A very special live version of POTCAST, which is becoming less special because we're doing it more often. But
That's a good thing.
I don't know. Yeah, seems cool. So far, so good. Let us know what you think. Cam Bam, our one viewer, thank you.
Well, no, the good thing about this thing is
Is it just turns immediately
into
into
a YouTube.
A YouTube, yeah.
So yeah, it's not just Cam Bam.
Can I
It's
try
all
some of your
those
golden goat?
Well, yeah, of course, dog. It's just
Can
gonna
I
get
put
you.
some golden goat in me?
Yo.
Some of your golden goat?
Mm-hmm.
Put it in me. Alright. Yeah, what are we doing? Can I get the flames, please?
Mm-hmm. I got that shaky ass weed, dog.
Yeah, we do.
Oh shit, dude. That Parkinson's.
Got it, dude. That Parkinson's weed.
That shit, I was like, dude, we haven't even put the.
You want me to
podcast
toast
out.
your Pop-Tart?
No, dude. Let's go,
It'd
man.
be delicious.
No, but it'd be so good with the propane.
Propane and everything.
Can you heat up my coffee real fast?
I bet people that are not stoners look at this and they're just like, how fucking idiotic are stoners to use a propane flame to smoke weed? Those are the last motherfuckers that should be using fucking propane tanks and flames.
You know how many times we've tripped out while using the flame? We've tripped out so many times.
Dabbing is dangerous.
Oh no.
Woo. Now I'm like, okay, I gotta focus. Oh yeah. People have like had spasms while they're doing this shit, dude. Just high as fuck, trying to spark up a new bowl. That's why we need that electric dab, dude. It's $200, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
So like, apparently they're ceramic, and you just plug them into the wall. And that's it. They just, I don't know how long it takes.
Cold coffee, yay.
Ooh, why don't you warm it up?
I'm just gonna not drink that right now.
Good idea. All right, here we go. My second dab. You've had 3 already. God damn. We're the bad boys of stoners, you know. We use large, hot flames that can possibly explode to smoke our weed.
I like the idea that you were saying the whole like, what the fuck
Jesus
was this?
Christ! Speaking of, I'm gonna put that up there.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! I better do this. Here we go. Here we go.
Hit it, homie.
You didn't stand up again.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. I didn't see anything, dog. Oh, okay. There it all is. Found it. Found it.
All right.
What's going on over here?
Woo!
What's Cam Bam got over here?
Interesting cow exit. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this link. What link? Did you post it right here in the chat? Check.
Damn, hashtag badass stoners. Oh, shit. Dude, this fucking
Yeah,
chai,
I don't see a link, yo.
this strawberry Pop-Tart is so fucking delicious. Like, it just explodes in my mouth. Dude, I'm not gonna front with you, dog.
Don't front.
I got so high last night.
Oh, no.
I ate 6 Pop-Tarts and a bowl of cereal.
Jesus Christ. What in the fuck? No wonder you've been taking weird shits, dude.
I do.
Like, what do you expect?
I got so high, dude. But
That is
I
some
couldn't-
stoner shit.
It's not like it.
That is straight up
It's funny
stoner.
though because at first, before I even got high, I wasn't even high. It was when after I woke up after the 15 hours or whatever,
Right.
and Oscar was there, and we went and got Chipotle, and I ate the Chipotle, right? Or I ate the Chipotle, and I was still like, I still felt really hungry, like in my head, but my body felt like it was kind of full.
Oh.
And then Oscar didn't finish his, and he's like, "Here, you can just eat it. I don't want it to go bad or
Oh,
whatever." So I
shit.
ate all his too, and after I ate all his, my stomach was telling me, like,
Yeah.
dude, no,
Things are
stomach-
like 2
dude,
pounds,
dude,
man.
my stomach was telling me like that it hurt, like I felt real bad, like what the hell? But my head was like, I'm still hungry as
Oh,
shit. And I was
Jesus.
like, what the fuck's going on? And I wasn't high, right? And then so
You weren't high?
I wasn't high.
Oh,
This was before we
shit.
smoked last night, and fucking I wasn't high, and it was weird, right? And I was thinking to myself like, what the fuck? I need to like stand up, and I kept like burping, but I was like, what the fuck? And then after that, after eating all that, I get super fucking high, and then I eat fucking 6 Pop-Tarts and a bowl of cereal.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Well, dude, you expanded your stomach
I know.
with all that Chipotle that just fucking dropped down in there. And it dropped down in there, you know, about this big, but then it's like rice and all that stuff just expands. It's like, now your stomach is this big, and all of a sudden all that food's gone, and it's just got this big empty space, and it's like, yo, man,
You need to fill this shit up, dog.
you gonna put some Pop-Tarts in this bitch? Come on,
And a
now.
bowl of cereal. And it was like I had this weird feeling I wanted something real sweet, and I was just
Well,
like,
you got it.
I know. And like I was like, for some reason I was like, do I get more Pop-Tarts? And every time I heated them up in
6 Pop-Tarts.
I ate 6, and I heated them every time. I heated them up in the heater thing, and then if I can eat them, and then it all
Heater
melted.
thing?
Yeah,
Microwave?
the
The
toaster.
toaster? The heater thing?
The heater thing, dog. What's going on over here?
You're high as
I couldn't
fuck.
post it in the chat because it blocked it.
That's why I sent it to the podcast. Oh, messages on
Message
Twitter.
Whoa.
I love technology. Woo! That's cool as fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay, we'll check it out. I see. I didn't see you say Twitter before, so I didn't understand what you meant.
Hells yeah, homie.
All right, we gotta log in, motherfucker. So, that's pretty fucking crazy that there's a possible. What's the login? A possible exit of California.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know how likely that is, but shit,
damn,
man,
dude.
Trump got elected president, so why couldn't they just be like, "Fuck you"?
Yeah, dude. If he can become president, that's crazy to think about.
If Trump can become president,
anything
why
can happen.
can't
Anything
California leave the fucking
Why
United
can't
States?
Texas? You know, Texas could do the same thing if they wanted to. You know what I mean?
I feel like Texas probably voted for him.
They probably did. I don't fucking know. Remember, I was asleep. That was when I fucking passed out. The first
I think a lot of Texans are probably happy right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. A lot of my family is in Texas, so.
Here we go.
Whoa! Things are vibrating in
Somebody
my
getting
phone.
a ding-a-ling-ling.
A ling-a-long-dong.
Something interesting that I found on Facebook
That's
says
good.
Cam Bam.
Whoa, something interesting I found on Facebook. Dude, I'm still holding this thing, dude. This is trippy, dog. I think
You did forget to say Twitter, motherfucker.
Homie. Dude, I think it's one of those eat 6 Pop-Tarts and bowl
Oh,
cereal nights.
Jesus. Are there even 6 Pop-Tarts left?
We got like a 24 pack, dog.
Oh, my
And it's
God.
24, but each of them have
Did you eat
2.
6 packages?
No, I ate 3 packages.
3
and there's
packages.
2 of yeah.
2 in each.
Yeah. 6 packages.
Okay, so this
12
is... How
Pop-Tart.
slow is my computer that can't have multiple windows open?
Oh,
That's
man.
sad. Electoral College. This is on change.org. Electoral College, make Hillary Clinton president on December 19th. On December 19th, the electors of the Electoral College will cast their ballots. If they all vote the way their states voted, Donald Trump will win. However, they can vote for Hillary Clinton if they choose. Even in states where that is not allowed, their vote would still be counted. They would simply pay a small fine, which we can be sure Clinton supporters will be glad to pay. What?
So she could still become president. Whoa. Imagine how crazy it would be if that happened. That would go off the rails, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine that kind of flip-flop in our government. That where the dude was, like, elected, he's elected president, right? He's gonna win.
Wait, they can
And then
do that?
December 19th.
Hold on.
What
Hold
if
on.
that happens? And that's why she was
The
fine.
electors of the Electoral College will cast their ballots. So they haven't casted their ballots?
What? Wait a minute. That's insane.
How does this...
What?
How does this work? This is what I don't get. Like, how does this work? What do you mean they haven't cast their
Why?
ballots?
Why? Why does that
How are these somehow counted on TV,
Whoa.
but they haven't cast their ballots?
Holy shit,
Is this
dude.
true? December 19th? What the fuck?
If this is true, man.
This is
what-
weird. I
imagine
need to
what
look into
happens.
this because I have
Dude,
no idea what the
Imagine
fuck.
if that happens though, and she
that
wins,
means.
and so then all of a sudden, all those Trump people, all of a sudden it's Hillary. That'd be a fucking crazy ass switch. Like, I didn't care for either of them, so I don't fucking
What?
care. But that would be oh, dude, I can't even process this right now. I'm about to take another dab. Oh my god, fucking shit, dude. That is gnarly as fuck. I love you, Cam Bam. You are amazing. Jesus Christ, that would be insane.
So I need to find out what the fuck that's about.
Dude,
Hold on.
what if that happens?
So
What if it fucking happened, dude? Like, what the
this is saying the electors do not actually cast their ballots until December 19th.
What the fuck? Dude, that is fucking crazy, man. Like, that is some crazy, gnarly shit right there, dude. Like, whoo! I am way... Dude, what am I doing? I'm about to dab. Why am I keep like...
Jesus. And these are the people we have in charge of propane flames.
Gee, who the fuck is doing
What
this?
the fuck,
Why would you
dude?
make weed like this, man? You fucking idiot.
Why did they make it this way that we had to smoke it this way? They should have never come out with this idea
Oh my
until they
God.
had the safe way of just heating up
The electric nail,
ceramic,
there's
and that's
only
all
electric
they
nails.
give.
That's
Why is it...
Why?
Fuck, man.
Fuck. It fucked us, dude. This is our downfall of our like free thinking movement. Is we're all gonna fucking burn in a fucking.
We're all gonna
be in some-
explode in propane
We're gonna
tank
be in some-
accidents.
we're gonna-
Jesus!
We're all gonna be in some big meeting and we're all dabbing and like there's a chain reaction of explosions and blows everybody up and fucking it's all dead and like shit. God damn.
It's like the first ever dab fest.
Oh.
500,000
people that are like
lovers of dabbers all at
we're all
once.
there.
And somewhere there's a propane tank explosion,
and then
it just ripples out. Holy shit, dude! That would be epic destruction.
and there goes the whole free thinking society just fucking at once.
Oh shit!
Like they're gone.
Come to find out, Donald Trump planted a bomb.
Whoa.
Motherfucker started it!
Jesus.
God damn it.
Conspiracies, though.
Okay, summary of key dates for the 2016. Yeah, let's find. Let's look into this because that's trippy as fuck. I don't know what to think right now. Oh man, this is not very direct. Election day.
Oh my god. Whew. I'm just getting ready for this dab, dogs. I'm just getting ready for the dab. Golden goat, you are the one that gets me high every time. And I say, stand by me, darling,
Whoa.
darling, stand by me. Jesus Christ, I am fucking... Ooh, that smell. Can you smell that dab smell? Holy shit.
Okay, so check this out.
Okay, yeah. What's up, man?
December 13th, states must make final decisions in any controversies over the appointment of their electors at least 6 days before the meeting of the electors. This is so their electoral votes will be presumed valid when presented to Congress. Decisions by states courts are conclusive if decided under laws enacted before Election Day. Wow, okay. December 19th, 2016, the electors meet in their state and vote for president and vice president on separate ballots. The electors record their votes on 6 certificates of vote, which are paired with the 6 remaining certificates of ascertainment. The electors sign, seal, and certify 6 sets of electoral votes. So basically, the actual votes are not cast until December 19th. Meaning, everything you see on TV is basically like, give us what you think you're gonna do, or just tell us what you're gonna do. So the electoral colleges just say, we're gonna vote for Hillary, we're gonna vote for Donald, and they're not actually casting their votes for real. They're just telling the media this is the way we're gonna vote. So I guess what that petition is about, it's about the majority of people, which is what voted for Hillary, not the majority of the Electoral College. So the majority of the people persuade the Electoral College to vote how they voted.
Oh, yeah.
So everything from now until December 19th is basically for show. And if somehow between now and then you were able to persuade your electors to vote how you voted, you could change the vote of the president.
Shit. Yeah.
I never fucking knew that.
What the fuck?
That's
Look,
crazy.
This guy says it's called hope. That's what you are feeling.
I gotta be honest, dude. I gotta be honest. I think they're both terrible, terrible ideas for president.
No. Me and him both agree on that.
I really do. It's a criminal or a fucking racist asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who are we siding with? It's ridiculous that these are the two candidates.
We had
it's
Bernie
fucking
Sanders.
ridiculous.
But what happened there, you know?
It's just bonkers.
Yeah.
And I could totally see, you know, somehow this happens. I could see this happening.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Donald Trump is elected the motherfucking president.
And everybody's going crazy.
I could see this
Dude,
happening.
anything can happen now. Like, literally anything. Like, everything we thought about politics. Like Michael. Michael's a big person into politics. He's always reading about it, studying it, watching the live feed, so he always knows. He's always up to date, right? So he knows how people talk and speak and everything. So that's why he was like, wait a minute. This guy is talking however the fuck he wants, and he's still getting votes, and he's getting bigger and more popular. And he was like, and Mike's like, there's never been a guy like this that's just freely said whatever the fuck he wanted, right? And so Mike was like, this is crazy. It's going insane. And then he wins. So if he wins, which he did, that leaves anything in politics or anything that could happen to actually have a possibility to just fucking happen.
Because
now.
he's basically the opposite of what you would think would gain traction. But he just blew up.
What the fuck, man? Like, what the? And it just happened. What the? Dude, there's... Okay, I forgot. I was trying to tell you.
Yeah.
They announced already there are KKK, Ku Klux Klan, and Nazi parades going on right now in favor of Trump.
Jesus.
That's...
Not surprising.
Dude.
Not surprising.
That's fucking crazy. You know, like, whoa. Shit.
Yeah. I guess when throughout your campaign you said racist shit,
Yeah.
you somehow enable racist-ass motherfuckers, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the guy we somehow voted in.
And he's the fucking
Or
president.
Hillary is the person we somehow didn't vote. Like, she's a fucking criminal.
And we had
And
Bernie.
she pleads like stupidity almost.
And we had Bernie.
It's crazy.
Fuck, dude.
I don't even think Bernie was perfect, but
No.
Bernie was
And he was
far
a
better
different. He was
than
a
these two.
democratic
Far better.
socialism. You know, not socialism, it was democratic socialism, which would have been crazy. Imagine how that would have shocked our government. Like how it would have changed things and made things different and
Yeah,
shown
he
that,
was
shown
a
that-
little crazy too, but
Yeah,
he was
but-
like a better crazy.
because it was because of the fact that what happens if he would have won, he would be the guy that's like got it done in a different way and prove that we don't have to have these like these scary thoughts of like communism, oh the red, or socialism, oh my god, it's so fucked up. He
yeah,
would
it's
be the one
weird
that
how
would've-
those
he
become
would've-
bad words.
It was like they're like bad words, and it was like the government said that. Remember with in the Cold War, Russia, it was fucking a big thing. Like, you know, like, oh, the red, the bad, the communism. They're trying to, the atheists, you know, those are all the bad communists.
Yeah,
You know, you got to watch out for those.
There's a huge anti-atheist
Yes,
movement and stuff.
and all that shit, and all that shit. So I'm saying, like, when that happened, it gave you a bad taste in your mouth and made you think like communism or socialism was a bad idea, and that's why so many people were like, oh, socialism. And just hearing socialism, not hearing democratic socialism, just hearing socialism got them all scared and like, oh my god, we have to do
it's pretty silly.
But it would have proven that using other methods can make our government better and work better. He would have fucking proven that. So, like, for all we know, what if, like, somehow he got back and a revolution happens and he comes up and, like, you never know. I mean, now we never know what's gonna happen because Trump fucking won. That's literally how it went down, dude. Like,
Motherfucking Trump.
dude,
What the
he
fuck?
fucking won the thing, dude.
I remember watching this motherfucker
Dude.
on his reality show.
Celebrity
Celebrity Apprentice.
Apprentice.
Or just
Yup.
The Apprentice.
You're fired.
It was just The Apprentice.
And he's always
at
saying
first.
stupid shit and like,
Holy shit,
and he's
man.
like, you're fired. Like, what the fuck?
That motherfucker
He's our president.
is president. If I went back to myself then and said, hey, man, this guy's going to be the president, I would have kicked myself in the nutsack.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
That's the dumbest joke I ever
Dude.
heard, motherfucker.
My fucking, one of the people that's still in the military that I know that's on my Facebook, he posted a thing and he made a good point. Because there's always a chain of command on every, like, wall, like, in your barracks or, like, in your, when you go into your building or whatever, there's always a chain of command, right?
Right.
And at the top is always your president. So it was always Barack Obama. Now
Oh,
all
yeah.
those pictures are going to be of Trump, dude. It's like, they're all going to see him at the top. And Trump with
That's
like
the motherfucker they gotta look
and he
at.
it had a picture of Trump when he was doing like the fucking like weird face or whatever like that, like it looked like he's flicking somebody off or something, and like that could be the picture that was on all of them. And I was like,
Jesus
that would be
Christ.
insane.
That is your fucking
Dude.
leader and
Oh, and
commander.
then, like Oscar was saying last night, they were talking about how they're already giving him all the government secrets. They're already debriefing him on all the government secrets and the, I guess.
Do you think right now?
No, like last night, it was already talking about how they already were debriefing him, and that's what he
Why
was
would
doing.
they be when December 19th is the real fucking day?
I don't know. That's what
You
Oscar
would
was
think
saying
they
was
would-
going on.
That seems crazy.
And if that happened, like, dude, he literally...
What if December 19th, this motherfucker knows all this shit, Hillary gets elected in?
And then he just fucking does
what
what he wants with
happens,
it.
dude?
Dude, especially since, like...
You gotta take that guy out or something. I don't know.
I don't fucking know, dude. That's a little bit deep, man. We should stay away from that topic. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Every time I take a hit, I feel like it has to be, as while I'm taking that hit, somebody's knocking that door down and fucking coming in just... And then you just see us on the camera just fucking... And then they just see it, like, the stream cuts eventually and, like, fucking never know. You'll never know.
Nope.
Like, just
Trump's
something
just wiping dudes out now.
And he's just like, fucking free-thinking people. I'm gonna fuck you. I know why I did a good job, LOL. Who did a good job? What happened, dude? I know why I did a good job. What'd you do a good job in, dog?
I think...
Whoa.
I don't know what he's trying to say. It's all the DNC and SJW felt. I don't know what SJ... Social Justice Warriors.
Whoa.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm
Called
so-
Hope. That's what you were feeling. Oh, Hope. He's still talking about Hope. It's all the DNC and the SJW felt. I know why I did a good job. I don't know what that means, though.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man.
Shit. Sorry, man. I tried to work through it. Couldn't figure it out.
Sorry, dog.
You're going to have to explain further.
We'll try to figure it out with you, dog.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're super baked. So.
Yeah, dog. I mean, dude,
You got to give us a second.
This is good.
Maybe it'll jump into our
We're
break.
like, whoa, hey, you know what he was talking about?
I know what he's talking
Or
about.
it's one of those things where we'll wake up tomorrow and be like, I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll see you and I'll be like, dude, I think this is what he meant. You're gonna be like, oh my fucking god, we're so stupid because we didn't easy, simple shit. And we're so fucking stupid.
Oh shit! Can't believe we put
It's
this shit
a
on the
joke.
fucking internet.
Cam knows what I mean.
Okay.
LOL.
Oh, it's
Sweet.
that inside
Whoa.
joke. We're not even privy to the
Dude,
inside
holy
joke.
shit.
What the fuck?
That just
That's cool, man. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not always watching the chat.
Yeah.
Unless we're on Chatterbait, of course.
Ooh.
Then we're always watching the chat.
Because we're stroking it to the motion of the donations. Ah! You gotta get one
Yep.
of those. Like, the girls, apparently, they get these, like, vibrators. They have, like, these things that come out of their pussy, so they put the vibrator deep in their pussy, and then the thing comes out, and then when you donate to them, it makes the thing vibrate in their pussy, and the more you donate, the harder
really?
it goes. Yeah.
Holy
And then
shit.
apparently guys do the same thing, but they put them in their ball.
Oh, gnarly.
People donate and it fucking vibrates. I'm like,
Makes
what
sense.
the fuck? And like,
Jesus.
dude, like people, and like and then like it's crazy because I've seen this shit.
That's so
It's
fucking
like,
crazy.
I've seen this shit where like this one guy,
crazy.
it's all about these bits or whatever, these coins, and like some dude like donated like 1,000 coins or something to this one girl, and she just fucking started shaking like crazy. And she started coming and shit. And I was like, oh shit. It was so fucking gnarly, dude.
That's
It was
fucking great.
It's like it just like fucking. She starts jumping and it's like, oh, like they can't control it either. Like it's just stuck in there or something. I'm like, God
damn.
They're making money, dude. You know those girls are making money.
Holy shit.
Fuck, it's a good.
Yeah,
fucking,
dude, that's...
and that shit's live, dude. You watch that shit live, like what the fuck? This is what our world is going
Damn.
to.
That's what technology does, folks. Woo! Science.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
But dude, I mean, shit. Porn drives
Oh,
technology.
Dude. Drives, yeah, dude, it helps.
It's crazy.
How it's funded and it pushes and it advances. Like with VR, VR porn is gonna what's helping.
Oh my
It's
god, VR porn is gonna... Dude, you thought that was cool?
Fuck, dude.
You know, making some girl's butthole vibrate when you donate 1,000 bitcoins? Dude, wait till you get to virtual reality,
Oh,
man.
And then just
Oh,
starts fucking yo, that's
shit.
all VOP or POV, and you're just like, God, damn, what the fuck is going on?
And then they're probably gonna have a weird suction cup that you put on your dick, and it just like... I could see just straight up like a suction cup, you know?
Oh, no.
Like it's not complex, it's just this weird plasticky suction cup thing, and you just put it on your dick, you got the shit on your fucking face,
You feel like you fucking.
and then it's somehow like linked up with the, you know, with what's happening, and it just moves up and down on your dick, and then you're done, and you're just looking down at like a bag that you filled up with semen, and you're just like, the fuck has my life come to?
Oh my.
And then you gotta go like take the bag and jump it out.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
dude, that's so fucking gnarly, man.
How dirty are you wanting this stream to be? I don't know, man. How fucked up was that?
Dude, we're high, man. We can. I think we're good. I mean, it's not that.
I don't think we. I don't think we care. Dude, you just heard what we just said, man.
Dude, fucking. Well, I mean, if you think about it, like, I don't think we're doing that bad because if Trump can be president. And fucking that meant that South Park could put a child's penis on the TV.
Wow, the South Park episode last night.
A child's penis
showed
on the
Butters'
TV.
penis, like for multiple scenes. He was pushing it against a window. They called it pressing. Yeah, a pickle pressing. That guy's pressing pickle.
He's
pressing pickle. I don't know if you saw it.
Whoa.
He's doing it again later in his bedroom.
What?
He's doing it again later in his bedroom. And his dad's like, quit smushing snakes, son. And it was showing his dick again.
Oh, no.
It showed his dick again. It showed a child's penis.
Dude, so I think we're fine with what we're talking
On
about.
fucking South Park.
So we're good. I think and that's what they understood. Like, the South Park people were just like, what the fuck? How are we gonna top this? How do we top? They had to rewrite the whole script.
They're like, how? Yeah.
They had to.
So
rewrite.
they wrote the script thinking that Hillary was gonna win, and they apparently
God.
didn't have a second script written. So they had to do all the last second animations and script writing, and then they changed it at the last second because it came out the next night.
That's fucking insane.
It came out 24 hours later.
Yes.
After the
That's
second they found out Trump won, 24 hours
They
later.
really rewrote it as they were going to put it
So
out.
in 24 hours they rewrote it, had to reanimate whatever they needed to, and then re-render it.
I wonder if it made them
all
add
out.
Butter's penis. I wonder if that was.
I have a feeling that's what it was.
Dude, that would be.
They
crazy.
probably were just like,
Like,
what's
what are we-
crazier than Donald Trump
just fucking
winning?
won.
We're gonna show a child's dick. I guarantee you that's what they think. They're just like, Donald Trump just won the presidency. Let's see how crazy we can get. Are they gonna let us show the child's dick on
And they
TV?
did.
And they fucking straight up did it. And they just straight up said, we're doing it. Fuck you guys.
Oh, dude, I can't even.
Nobody
handle
stopped that
this.
shit.
Dude, I can't even handle this, dude. Holy shit.
Nobody stopped that shit.
Oh
How much
my
do you want to bet
God.
in like a week or two we're gonna find out that they can no longer play that episode? Like that shit's just
God,
banned.
It's banned. Like you have to download it. Like we need to download it now so we have it forever. So nobody
Yeah.
can be like,
Fuck, we gotta go download that
I
shit.
know, dude. Fuck. Wait, what do you mean? We don't support illegal downloads. It's bad.
We have it on the fucking DVR. We download it, transfer it
yeah,
over to...
Yeah, we DVR it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, spoiler alert. Oh shit.
Spoiler alert.
My bad. I
What are
mean,
we talking about?
Trump's. I mean, not Trump's penis. Not Trump. Butter's penis.
Oh shit! Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
My
so-
bad. How have you not seen it? It was the first South Park.
Yeah, dude. It was right there,
It was,
dog.
like, right after the election. Anyways,
I'm feeling great, man. I feel like we can
you're
keep
looking
going.
great, man.
Thanks, dude.
Boom.
Yeah. This is crazy, man. This is our first, like, ever just 2 people on the podcast.
The double podcast.
And it's live. Like, they can see us. I think this is the best way. I really do, because then we don't have to go through editing it, or it just uploads itself, and then anybody can watch it at any time. So I think this is the best way to do it, instead of like just recording it and then putting it on YouTube. This is and then they see us. They can see us take the rips. They can see how high we fucking get when we're talking about this crazy shit and laughing just uncontrollably. And
yeah, maybe
they
this is
see
just how
it
we do
live.
it now instead of...
And I think it helps reassure that this is actually going on. We're not just fucking making shit up, you know. They're experiencing it with us right now, you know. So
yeah,
I like it.
I mean, yeah, it's like getting dug with high, basically.
Yeah, those guys are fucking gnarly, and
I mean, we're not comedians, by
no,
any
not
means, or famous or
we're
whatever,
just,
but
yeah, we're just fucking
same concept.
Same concept.
Just fucking get baked, talk about random shit.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, we've been on the politics and news section for the YouTube live streaming.
Yeah.
We have definitely talked about a lot of weird, crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, but see, there's no section really. What section would we be in? Because we
I
talk
don't
about.
even know.
Is there a random section?
I didn't see anything that
I
made
know.
sense for
So, like,
what we do.
Really, we just
Maybe
it's
entertainment
everything.
would just be
Yeah,
the best
I think
way.
it would be entertainment
Probably.
because we're talking about everything. I
There's
don't
like
know.
some very official people looking for a really good news, political review of what's going on right now, and they're just like, oh, what is this? Oh, podcast. Yeah. They're doing a nice review of politics.
Mhm.
Yes.
And they see it
And
and they're
then
like,
they're just-
what the fuck was that shit, dog? Like, what did we just witness? Why the fuck are we'll never go back to that shit. Like,
Hell no, we just
No,
scared
no.
everybody away.
dude, holy shit.
YouTube's gonna come knocking. If anybody knocks down the door, it's
Dude,
YouTube.
YouTube
They
can,
fucking.
and if it ever
Fuckers
happens,
ain't on the right.
if it fucking happens, dudes, y'all know it was fucking YouTube. They got us. Those motherfuckers got
YouTube's
us,
coming
dude.
after us,
Dude, fucking shit.
which technically is Google, right?
Google, yeah, because Google owns
Google
YouTube.
owns YouTube.
Yeah, Google's everything now. It's like fucking crazy.
Dude, Google.
Wow.
It's weird that Google is a verb and a noun.
Whoa. No.
It's in the Google's in the dictionary.
What?
Google is now a term in the dictionary to Google something. Like,
Oh.
that's crazy.
Dude.
That's your fucking brand that is suddenly an actual legit word in the dictionary. Man, that's a good job. Y'all
That's-
motherfuckers did a good
Wow.
job of, like, whoever your team was that was in charge of advertising,
Wow.
those motherfuckers,
Well, fucking point,
Dude.
They smoking.
they
that
need to
good
be
stuff.
rewarded.
They were
They
smoking
need
that
to be
good- I bet
rewarded.
they have millions. Of
They
dollars.
advertised so hard they got their shit in the dictionary.
My God.
Their company's name is now a fucking word in the
Oh.
dictionary. What the fuck?
I can't
Dude,
handle this, dude.
they
This is
killed it.
insane.
They killed it.
That is insane.
That's the advertising team of the
Dude,
ever. That's the best one ever.
Who's gonna beat that?
That's
dude?
ever. How long has advertising even been around?
I mean,
Not that
fucking,
long.
if you want to think about it, advertising, religion, fucking, it might be longer. Religion's kind of like an advertising.
Boom.
You know, fucking,
That's
you're like,
true.
well, you need to learn the shit, then I'm gonna brainwash you and advertise.
They
it
do
to other
advertise
people.
for churches and stuff.
Ah.
I've seen
Yeah.
advertisements for
You
churches.
can even
know,
watch.
you
can
drive
watch
down the
channels
street.
on TV
Yeah.
that are all about preaching and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can watch a channel where you can basically go to a sermon
Yeah.
or a mass or whatever.
Mhm.
You can.
And you're a part of this big fucking
Yeah,
million
there's
people group.
religious channels where you can just go
Jesus.
watch all religious, TV that they
Mhm.
have. I am not gonna lie, I forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about something that you may have known, but you forgot, and I did too.
I feel like you're blazed.
I am feeling great right
Yeah,
now.
I
to be
feel like
honest.
I'm blazed.
Dude, last night I took a dab and I hit it like real hard, and I blew it. You know how sometimes I blow them up, and I blew it straight at the fucking fire thing, and I was like freaking out. I was like, oh shit! So I like ran over there. I was like,
Straight at-
moving my arms like this, trying
Took
to
a
like walk
giant
away.
dab and
And
blew it straight.
Like I didn't notice that it was
Straight
there,
at the
and
fire
I looked
alarm.
up and I just went,
The fire detector.
Yeah.
Smoke detector.
smoke. Maybe.
Fire alarm? I just
Yeah.
called it a fire alarm.
Dude, it's a fire alarm, dog. It makes that.
Technically.
Remember when it was going off and you came home and it was going off and we were like, what the fuck do we do? Me and Oscar were high and freaking out, like, what do we do?
You motherfucker.
Dude, I pulled
We're
out the
so
battery.
high.
I pulled out the battery and it still kept making the noise. I was like, what are you doing? Why did you pull the battery out? Why is it still making noise? I was about to literally, before you, like, as soon as you walked in, you saved the day because I was on the chair and I was about to punch it and try to knock it off to make it stop making the sounds. I was about to break.
Did you ever pull the cord out?
I pulled the battery out. I didn't pull the whole cord out, but I pulled the battery out.
Yeah, the cord. It's up. It's hooked up to the lighting and everything. So you got to pull the cord out and the battery out.
Jesus. I was about to punch the thing and see if I could break
The
it so it would
battery
stop
is
the noise.
just backup if your power is to go out,
Oh, fuck.
but it still uses it, so it fucking.
But it was freaking me out, and then you came and you saved the fucking day for sure. Those goddamn
Woo!
beans, man. We were high, and that was fucking gnarly.
You guys definitely burnt the shit out of those beans.
They were pretty bad. We tried to eat them.
What did you guys do? You guys had it just cranked up to like 9 or
No,
something?
what happened is like we had it on a good heat, right? But like, so they needed to be heated for just a few more minutes, right? And then we like went and played a game of like something. And
I
we
think you
kinda,
guys
like,
played Overwatch.
Yeah, I think we played a game of Overwatch or something.
Yeah, I
It
think I
lasted
remember
long.
you saying that now.
Yeah, and we figured they were perfect at one point, but then we just let it on for just too long, so they let it burn the bottom ones because we didn't stir it fast enough. So it burnt them, and then it ruined the whole batch, which fucking was so shitty because they were so
Yeah,
good.
because basically you were cooking all the burnt
And it was
flavor
just going
all
up.
the way
Yeah,
up.
and it just fucking
it was
ruined
pretty
it.
gnarly, dude.
It was, man.
I had a bowl. I took like 2 bites and just
Yeah,
dumped it.
and then we just
It
got
was
rid of it.
disgusting.
We had to get rid of all
God
of it.
damn, we gotta make some more.
We need to because that first batch was so
So good.
But dude, I loved it too.
Here's
'cause I was
what you
cutting the
do.
Bacon.
No, we can't tell.
Nah, fuck it.
Can we? Yeah, it's not a fucking hidden secret.
It's not a
Who
hidden
cares?
thing, yeah, dog.
So you take a bag
Whoa,
of raw
what is
beans.
that thingy? What is that?
It's the world, man.
Whoa, it's the world?
It's the world.
Why do we... Dude, you know what freaks me out before we do the raw meat
raw
thing?
beans?
The raw bean thing?
You want to do raw meat?
Yeah, raw meat too. But what freaks me out is the fact that, like, okay, so I was on Facebook, and we were Facebooking our friends, right? Some of you were friends, right? And, like, there's this little box, right? And it shows you in it. And, like, Oscar was holding it, and I was high as fuck, and I was looking at it, and I saw the little box, and it shows me, and I'm like this little dude in strapped in this little box. And then I see this bigger box where I see my friend, and he sees me in this little fucking box. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's so crazy. That captures you in this little box, dude. It's fucking what?
So it takes a picture of you
Yeah, dude.
and puts you in a box.
You're in a box, man.
And then you're with your friend. Your friend gets put in a box, and then you guys
see
face
each other.
off.
Yeah. That's gnarly as fuck.
That's on Facebook?
Yeah, you have
That's
Facebook
weird.
timing thing now.
Yeah, I have Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, bro.
Oh, no.
I really gotta pee again.
Dude, I fucking am...
Did you pee the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pee real quick.
Okay, dude. I can hold down the fortness. Here we are again. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there. Pa-ta-ta-ta-ta. Fuck. So how's everybody doing? Hello. Hi. How are ya? Ooh. Hope everybody's feeling good. I hope, hopefully some of y'all are able to be happy and smoke pot like we can in Colorado. Yes. Oh shit. Maybe we shouldn't smoke this much weed, but fucking A. But I hope y'all are enjoying everything. Fuck. Jesus Christ, we shouldn't do this. I don't think we should be doing this. Whew. Damn. What do you guys think? I don't know. Fuck. God, yeah, I got too high. Now I'm thinking about that shit, and I'm like, no. Oh, man. Doing good, HBU, which I'm assuming is how about you? You know what I mean? Dude, fuck. Fonzai, you know how we always get to that certain amount of high where we start thinking that maybe we were fucking kind of retarded for putting this on the internet?
I was just thinking that.
I was doing
I was just
We
thinking
just
that
said
while I
it,
was
because
pissing,
thinking,
dude.
right now,
The whole
dude,
time I was
I
just like,
promise you.
what the
Dude,
fuck are we
dude,
doing?
That's insane, you know why?
We
Dude,
sound
I
like a
promise
couple
you.
of blathering
Dude, what the
idiots.
fuck? Because, dude, I literally, we just shared that then because I think it's gonna be crazy because we're gonna be able to go back and when we watch this, if we watch this, you're gonna see it because I was freaking out while you were gone and like I was being reactive. I was like, God damn it, why are we fucking doing this? Like I was like, what are we doing? We're putting this on the internet. Like, so oh my God, you were just thinking, oh,
That's hilarious.
wow,
That's fucking hilarious. I was definitely thinking that.
oh shit.
Remember to breathe.
Remember to breathe. There's.
Were you freaking out that much that she had to tell you to remember to breathe?
I don't know, dude. I was fucking tripping out though. Oh shit. Dude, that
That's
was gnarly.
hilarious.
And then you fucking were thinking the same.
That is hilarious.
That's just like when we were already a little high, right? Whenever we thought about what was it that we thought about the same thing? The meat. But that might be just a weed thing when we smoking weed together. Because remember,
It's like we've synced up our mental periods.
Yeah, like we can fucking sync somehow. And I think that's I think there's actually science or something that's
I don't know if there's science that.
No, I think people are working on it
Knows
though.
that.
Like they're working on it and trying to figure out why, like when people are together.
I
they're,
think
like,
they can
together.
see tendencies when people live together and are constantly interacting with each other.
Yeah,
They have tendencies to start thinking alike, you know?
yeah. Fuck,
So-
dude, what are we doing right now?
That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, there could be a deeper connection that we
yeah.
don't really know about. I have no idea.
Yeah.
There very well could be. But it seems, anyways, on the surface level, that it's just like you start thinking a lot like people that you hang out with and live with and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So, could just be that we're somehow in the groove.
Dude, what the fuck?
Just
What
think
if-
about that.
You motherfucker got us high and started brainwashing us, and then this is how it would happen. Holy shit!
I didn't even know I was doing it. That's how good I am.
Or what happened is it's like this thing that spreads. So like you didn't even know you were doing it, but you did it to me.
Maybe I'm brainwashed.
And then you brainwashed me into a way where it got me to a higher level. So I start brainwashing you to start thinking like I am, and you're starting to. And it's just this endless cycle of just
Christ.
us just fucking going crazy and shit.
I don't know
And
about
we're gonna be
that.
documenting all this on the fucking
Oh.
internet. Oh, our
Yeah.
slow downfall of going insane.
Oh,
Like
shit.
oh.
People just heard that.
God damn.
What the fuck are we doing? It's fun. I don't know why.
I
I think that's why I like it, you know?
It's tripping me out,
It's just
man.
fun.
Because how you're like, just like, it's fun. I don't know why. Like, it's fun. Like, you're like,
Oh, see, you're really
No.
high, dude. You're like reading into everything.
reading rainbow,
Yeah.
butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book. The reading rainbow. They had a fucking meaning when they said.
Is that how the song went?
I think so. I don't know. We could find it out and listen to it and be like, do 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 do.
Did you like Reading Rainbow? I fucking love that shit,
That
man.
shit was gnarly, dude.
Reading
was
Rainbow,
my
holy
fucking shit.
shit.
Dude, Bill
What's
Nye
that
the
guy's
Science
name?
Guy. Reading Rainbow. Fucking, it's the same guy.
Reading
that
Rainbow was the black guy
the
from
black
Star
guy's-
Trek, right?
I think so, and it was the guy from Community, the black guy, the one that left, and you.
God damn, we're even doing it. The black
Dude,
guy.
I know, but
That's
I mean,
fucking stupid.
but I'm saying like that guy. Remember, he like looked up to the Reading Rainbow guy. He was always like a big like fan of him on the show on Community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
damn it, what's that
dude.
guy's
Is
fucking
that
name?
guy? Fuck.
What's that guy's name?
Shit.
Motherfucker. I think he was on Star Trek.
I think he was.
Like The Next Generation, one of the Star Treks. I
Dude,
don't
he was
know.
so awesome. Dude, I loved Reading
Man,
Rainbow.
drawing a blank on that name. We
Dude,
have to look that
Reading
up.
Rainbow.
Reading. I'm gonna try and think about it first.
Oh,
Lorenzo. Lamar Lorenz. It's coming to me.
dude, the one with the kids where like it was Zuma, zoom, come on, zoom. It's Zoom. It was a kids show.
Don't
That
know
was
about that
dude,
one.
that was a good one, man.
That
Like,
might have
they would
been
they
a
would-
little after me.
They would do science experiments and shit, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like like fucking. Whew.
Did you have man? I don't
Curious
remember.
George. I remember that dude.
Yeah, Curious George. Did you ever have a TV show that there was a guy that drew? He just drew these weird, crazy alien planets and stuff. He's kind of a weird looking dude, have a mustache. Probably looks like a pedophile, come to think of it. But his name was like Mark something, and he was always in a commander suit, and he just drew crazy space scenes. They were dope as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But that was probably a little before you.
It might have been.
Yeah.
But I remember like Garfield. I
Yeah,
remember
I
the
love
old
Garfield.
school cartoons like Recess and.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Recess?
No.
You fucking lying piece of shit.
How would I have heard of Recess?
Recess?
I was probably like 15 when you were watching
still don't
Recess.
love it, dude. That's a great fucking show, dog.
Is it
Recess
cartoon?
or like Hey Arnold or whatever that shit was called.
I remember
Yeah.
Hey Arnold.
Dude, it was around that time Recess came out. It was Hey Arnold.
Never heard of Recess, but
Dude, that was a great one.
I-
I think, dude, we should like get high and get those up seasons and then like plug it in, or like get all the Fear Factor seasons and watch them while we're super big, dude. It'd be fucking great. I think that's a great idea. You know, like, fuck.
they got shut down for their last episode. They made people drink horse semen.
No, and that's what made them get
That's-
shut down. No,
That was the last episode.
No.
CBS or NBC or whatever was just like, yeah, we're done.
Oh.
They just cut the contract.
no.
Yeah. I don't know how it got to the point where
They
they
had to have somebody drink horse
semen in their city. Yeah, you guys are done.
Oh my god, that's because Joe Rogan was the guy that was leading that shit. No.
He was on it again.
And he said he had to be high even in his comedy skit. He's like, dude, I was getting fucking high every time. That's the only way I can handle
It's like, how
this
can I
shit.
deal with this
How
shit?
can I deal with this shit? I'm gonna get high
People
as fuck.
drinking horse semen and
Dude,
horse piss.
he was there.
I gotta get high as fuck.
He ate that cockroach at one time.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It looked like it would have been fun as fuck. I always wanted to be on Fear Factor.
I did too. When I was a kid, I was like, I'm gonna get rich because I'm gonna get on Fear Factor. I'm gonna win all of the money, and that's what I thought.
It was only 50 grand.
I know, but like back then, 50
I mean, but 50 grand. I mean, not that 50 grand isn't a lot of money.
Yeah,
but
50 grand.
now that you're older, you're just like, okay, I thought that was way more as a kid.
Well, you felt like that's like $1 million, 50 grand, you know.
As a kid, you don't have anything to spend money
so
on.
You're just fucking like, that's all profit, dude. Yeah, fucking.
Come along with the snorks.
Or the one with the dinosaurs?
Sing along with the snorks. Dinosaurs.
No, but I'm talking about the one with the people wore the costumes.
Dinosaurs.
No, it wasn't called dinosaurs.
Yeah, it was.
No, dude.
Yeah, it was.
No way.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We had the baby.
Yeah, it goes.
Wait.
Not the mama. Not the
Naughty
mama.
dad.
Not
Naughty
the
mama.
Not the
mama.
mama. Not the mama. Not the mama.
Not the
My
mama.
mom used to always
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
because you'd always see his dad and he'd be like,
Not
not
the
the
mama.
mama,
Yeah,
not the
not the
mama.
mama.
Yeah, dinosaurs.
I don't think it was called dinosaurs, though.
Yeah, it's called dinosaurs.
Dude, it could have been.
Alright, you know.
No, remember? No. You know a
called
fucking.
Dinosaurs.
I know you've seen this movie. The one where the dinosaurs they go to the city and like they start like have to run around. They're singing and like fucking. That's all colorful and the dinosaurs in the city. I think it's called like Dinosaurs in My Town or like.
I don't know.
And it's like it was like an animated.
Jurassic Park?
Oh my freaking no, not Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Fuck. Dude, I remember those coming out.
Transformers 5.
I remember those coming out like Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. How old were you when Jurassic Park came out?
Like young, but I went and saw it. Like it was pretty great. Like
How old? Less than 10?
no. I don't think it was Jurassic Park 2 because
I think.
I
When
was
did it
too
come out?
young.
Like 99?
Yeah, well, I was 92, so if it came out in 99,
Holy
I think
fuck!
it
So
came
you
out
were
like,
like 7 years old.
yeah.
Holy shit!
there
That's
was-
a crazy movie to see at
Dude,
7 years
dude,
old.
there was
That's
one-
crazy.
I have a cousin, I think, or my mom's friend's son. Like, so he was like kind of like part of the family, but
Is
just
that your
different
boyfriend?
shit. You're weird as fuck. But what I'm saying, his name's Timothy, and he's a cool dude, right?
Right.
And he would come over, like, and one summer, me and him watched Jurassic Park, like all day, every day, over and over the entire summer. Like we just
Holy
literally
shit, you
watched
just watch
Jurassic
it
Park, just not
Once
like.
a day?
Well, no, we'd probably watch it 3 times, at least 3
You
times a
just
day.
play it?
Like, dude, like
Brainwashing. Talk about
dude,
brainwashing,
it was
dude.
insane. Like,
Whoa!
we would just watch like Jurassic Park at least like 3 times a day, and like we'd fucking
For real, you would watch Jurassic
I
Park.
swear to God, you could
so
ask
you'd
my
watch
mom, dude,
6
like,
hours of Jurassic Park,
almost like.
and you weren't doing anything else.
No,
You were just watching
it,
the
dude.
movie.
Like I knew all the lines. I knew
What?
everything about it. Like I knew
That's
I knew
crazy.
every little part about it, dude.
That's a lot of Jurassic Parking.
Whoa.
Oh shit, Crystal, what's up?
What's up, dog? Crystal, we're a little bit baked, but okay. Yeah, but damn, dude, that's insane. So.
What up, Crystal? Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a long time.
Oh
We're
shit.
super fucking high right now. I hope you are as well, my dear.
Super
high.
Okay.
Welcome to Podcast Live.
Oh.
We have mini shows apparently. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Check this idea out.
Whoa.
Maybe we don't say it. I don't know. Maybe we should say it. Let's
Is it-
just talk about it.
Mm.
I want to do a show.
Okay, yeah, I think it's a good pitch. Let's do like a pitch for it, like help see if what the people think. You know what I mean? So, and it's a great idea because nobody's gonna be able to really do it like you, and you have it announced in words that you're doing it. So, you got it.
Let's
dog.
do this.
Yeah,
I'm excited. The more that I think about it,
and the more I want
the
to play
more
with
excited I
you,
get.
the more I want to do it with you, dude. Like help you. You know, be a
Yeah.
part of the process to help you. But you're the guy. You know what I mean?
So what my idea is to do a Dungeons and Dabbins.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something completely different. Holy
Oh,
shit.
really?
Yeah, I thought it was the Overwatch. And
Oh,
I was like,
oh,
damn, he's about to announce
shit.
that. I was like, dude, he's gonna do it. I was like,
I don't know about
I was,
that
dude,
one.
I was
dude.
like,
That one
I thought
trips
this was
me
gonna be that moment. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Oh,
he's gonna do it.
shit.
Like, you were freaking.
No, I don't know
Okay.
about that one.
So never mind, guys. Don't. It's okay. The dungeon one. We're gonna go to that one. maybe one day you'll be excited.
That's
like I am.
hilarious.
But that's insane. I got super
That's
excited. I was
super
like,
funny.
he's gonna do it. I was like, oh
I don't know.
shit.
I don't know
Okay,
if I can
but-
commit to that.
Well, we'll see how this goes, and if maybe somehow this goes like pretty good.
Yeah, Dungeons and
Dungeons and
Dabbins
Dabbins
is what I want to call it, and it's me being the dungeon master with these two, meaning
me and Oscar.
him and Oscar, aka I guess homogenized milkman, would probably make an appearance.
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny if he just
Whoa.
remained homogenized milkman
Wow,
and
he
played,
played
Dungeons and Dabbins that way.
Yeah, and it's gonna like.
I
explain
think
the
that would be
idea.
kind of funny,
Explain
but
how it's gonna
basically
work,
the
like-
idea is that we play Dungeons and Dragons, obviously. I'm the GM, those two are the players. I'll have a specific, like setup
dude,
for
I
them
will-
to run through, and
Ooh.
we're just gonna get really,
Whoa.
really high
Like
and
edibles
see
and
if we
shit?
can
Oh my
function and be a GM
Dude.
and be players while we're just baked
And
out
then
of our minds.
our-
And we're just
dude.
gonna. Who knows? I mean, we might not ever really play the game. I don't even fucking know. It would be difficult just getting
But you know how
really ripped,
detailed that
but
would be too.
it could also turn out amazing.
Like, cause you know how detailed you can go. Like, even you talking, or like when we explain, like, cause I feel like, okay, I loved, in a sense, I did like the Dungeons and Dragons things we did on stream, right? And it was crazy, cause like, it's weird because, dude, we met through fucking Twitch. Like, you were streaming, and I met you, and then we played H1Z1 together, and then through that, somehow it became us living together,
That's
right?
true.
So, but at one point, we had never met each other ever, right? And this is what's insane. This is how I know it's like me and Nikki are going to be a thing, and it's possible. And what it is oh, who's that? Oh, shit, I'm fucking like... But what I'm saying is, okay, is the fact that, like, when it was that time, when, fuck, man, what was the subject again?
You're talking about how we met through the internet.
Yeah, but I was saying,
And
like...
you're here now, and you're talking about Nikki and how Nikki. It'll work with Nikki.
Yeah, because, like, but there was a time, when we met, like, through H1Z1, and then there was, like, a time where, like, we fucking just, like, kept talking and, like, expressing our ideas and stuff, and it just felt, like,
And then Dungeons and
crazy.
Dragons.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, Dungeons and Dragons kind of brought it closer to it. It felt like we were, like, in the same place, in a sense, because it was me, you, and Cam Bam, and Oscar, and Oscar was so far away, too, and I felt like we were together, though, because we were coming together.
I know what you mean, yeah.
So it was
I
like,
feel
it was nice.
I feel what you mean.
It's
like,
it was like a less...
you're connecting on a different
on
level
a different
on
platform
the internet
that
where
we've developed as humans.
it was
That's
weird because
insane.
we're all projecting ourselves to people that watch, and then we're all in our own little boxes, like fucking.
Yeah. And then now we're doing this.
And we're just like talking to each other, interacting on a different level. I think that's what's really cool about Dungeons and Dragons. And people call it nerdy all the time and
fuck
shit.
that, dude.
And I used to, man. I had that same opinion. But what I like about it is it's this cool, different creative outlet, and it's a great way to be social too.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just a fun experience.
And high, we're just gonna
if
be like
you-
seeing it. Like, dude, imagine, because we still had egos when we played, or you didn't sometimes because you were high, right? But now that all the players are gonna not have egos because we're gonna be
Really
ripped,
baked.
so then we're all gonna have that like not care about when I'm like, oh, I fucking roll and I get like a crazy number, and I'm like, I get my great sword and I slash your motherfucking ass in half, bitch, and I stab you again. And I say, fuck you, motherfucker, you piece of shit. And you're like, you fucking suck my dick, bitch. I just fucked you up, motherfucker. I fucked your mom last night, motherfucker. Get squashed, homie. Like, just go crazy in depth. And it's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna get deep, dude. Wow.
That was a sample of what's to come. If you vote for the new show, Dungeons and Dabbins.
Wow.
Anyways, that's the idea. I have
Fuck,
some
dude.
work to do
I like
for it.
Dude. What if that's what you pitch on the, like, you mix that idea with the Overwatch thing and you just pitch that instead, and like see if they would enjoy to see that, and then
What?
because there's a lot of fans of it, and that
Of what?
it would get bigger, Dungeons and Dragons, but like you pitch the idea of that game, and then like people like coming and watching us.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And then-
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Wow.
I don't know. It's a possibility.
What do you guys think, guys?
I don't think
All
anybody
you
would be
people.
like, yeah, let's just pay these dudes money to get stoned.
Dungeons and
That's
Dragons.
where we're at. Hey, you guys want to give us money so we just get high as
Super
fuck,
high.
live here,
Talk like a
just
stupid
get high, and then
assholes.
fucking play Dungeons and Dragons really high for you on camera?
Yeah, they're gonna
I
be
mean,
like,
if we
yeah,
can find people
why
to be
don't
like,
you-
yeah,
See if you-
that's entertaining enough that As crazy as it sounds, I'm willing to give you money.
Dude, imagine if we look back at this.
Shit.
Dude, if we look back at this and somehow this becomes big and we look back at this, it's gonna fuck me up so bad. Because we're thinking, like, wait a minute, did what we were talking about actually fucking happen? Why the fuck would anybody ever want that, dude? Oh, man. We're just fucking getting super high and just talking about shit super fucking high and, like, most of the time sounding like fucking idiots, probably saying the same shit over and over. We don't even catch ourselves. And the bad thing is it's being streamed live, then it gets saved. Whoa!
Yes. Cam Bam loves it.
Dude, Cam Bam is yesing over here.
I think she's loving the idea of Dungeons and Dabbins.
Dungeons, okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how delayed it is.
I don't either,
There's
actually.
apparently a way we can change it to where there's less latency, so there's, like, really not really a delay for, like, the chat, which would be perfect for our show, because we don't really need to have a delay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
We're not gaming. Well, we do
We should have a delay so people don't watch us get shot when the cop busts the door down.
We're gonna see it anyway. How are we gonna stop it? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Dude, this is weird. Like, it's it's crazy because, like, some people, like, they start their YouTube and stuff exactly like this. I had to set up a camera, like, they fuck working. Woo! This is insane. What the fuck are we doing?
What are we doing?
Man?
I don't know.
fucking know.
I question it often, my friend. I question it often.
Holy moly, dude.
But then I listen to other stuff out there.
Oh, yeah, and I'm like-
it really reaffirms that if people watch the shit that's on YouTube and listen to some of the podcasts out there and watch the TV,
The
the
Kardashians.
fucking garbage on TV, the Kardashians. Why couldn't this be
Yeah,
successful?
fuck yeah.
Trump can be the
Trump's
fucking
the
president
president.
again. Trump
We
can
have
be the
a
president.
chance now. We just got
That
dude, thank
allows
you,
the
Trump.
ridiculousness
Fucking
that is
Trump, dude.
us
Yes.
doing this
Dude, we just got
and asking for money so we can get high as fucking just play Dungeons and Dabbins
Oh my
and just do
God.
shit like this. Like, if Trump can be president, we can
have
be
a chance to be successful at whatever the
doing
fuck we talk about and do.
the dumbest shit ever.
This super stupid, getting to this higher level that people need to be able to get high to, like, for a long time to be able to reach, you know, and doing this and thinking like this, but playing these games like Dungeons and Dragons and dabbing for them and Jesus fucking Christ.
How do we do it? Do we have to? Are we like taking dabs based on something that happens
No,
in
I
the
think
game?
it's we dab at the beginning. We have to
I
start
think
off
we
with
just
a
have
dab.
breaks for dabs.
No, I was
Maybe
gonna say,
like every
Dude,
30
well,
minutes or something.
dude,
or
yeah,
maybe every
I
hour.
think- no.
Maybe 30 minutes is too much.
I like that idea. That's actually a really good idea. Where
it's
like,
more. It's almost a challenge. It's like, hey man, we're gonna get pretty
how
goddamn
and how
high.
how much how are we going to handle it?
Are you going to continue to
and
handle
people can
this as
see,
you get
wow,
higher and
that's gonna be
higher?
so, dude, that
Like,
was
am I
really-
going to be able to be a GM?
in 4 dabs?
How
like
the
four, so that's
fuck?
only 2
4
hours.
dabs
in 2
in?
hours, you'll be 4 dabs in. I think that's perfect actually. Every 30 minutes, because if you do it more than 30 minutes, it's gonna be way longer. Because if 2 hours is only 4 dabs, so you're still gonna get really high because like every 30 minutes you're hitting a dab.
Right.
But it's only 4 dabs, so it's like it's a lot, but not
So
that
you
many,
know you're going to be high as fuck.
Yes, you're gonna get, and it won't be.
Right.
It doesn't have to be like a 5-hour episode. It's only like 2 or
Right.
3 hours.
Yeah, we just go 2 hours.
Dude.
But the dab breaks don't count as the 2 hours.
Yeah. We
Like, the dab breaks
The dab
are-
breaks are like
they're
us stopping the
full, yeah.
game, doing the dab thing, and
So
then
30
going-
minutes of game time. So what I really need to do is make it streamlined.
Yeah.
Not much story. Focus on the action.
Yeah.
A little bit of story interwoven here and there
we
to
have to
set
be
the
able to say some
setting.
stuff too.
But it's like I need to remember this stuff. I need to make it challenging.
Yeah.
And then you guys need to be able to like fuck with me.
Well,
and
that's what's
work
gonna
through
happen.
my
Yeah,
problems
'cause,
and
look,
stuff. So
a lot of it
it's
was-
like a challenge on
Yeah.
both ends.
Well, I still had a lot of insecurities and a lot of like, you know how much stressful I talk about in the army and shit like that and all that fucking, I don't know. Maybe some people are like, man, it was the army, it was easy. What do you mean stress? Blah blah blah. Maybe I'm a fucking
Damn, I feel
idiot.
like I keep moving off.
But
this.
what I'm saying is, now that that's gone, and I have more like, I don't care, and the ego goes away when you get high. So it's just like you become this person.
So
and
you're
can
saying
do it
you had
yourself.
more insecurities when
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
doing
and
the
so, like,
original Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons.
So I probably
So
I'll be
you
more
actually
open now.
were
maybe hold
kind of
myself
nervous
back.
to
Yeah.
play
And to be on
didn't
camera
really-
and see, like, be that kind of guy. Like, maybe because I saw it, people getting teased for that stuff back in the day. Like, that was a common thing. And maybe
Yeah.
that made me think, like, oh, I don't want people to see me on the internet because I'm going to get, like, fucking teased or something like that. Maybe that's what happened. But now I don't care because of fucking weed, dude. I'm getting high as shit. I'm like, you know, I'm like, hallelujah, whatever. But, fucking, that's crazy. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm ready. I'm fucking down to fucking do some
Yeah.
crazy shit, dude.
I think that'll be fun. That's when we'll have to get a real table.
Oh, dude, we're going to have to get, like, a round table and we're sitting here and just...
Yeah, we'll have to
Dragons
get a
breath
real
it up.
table to do that one, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
That sounds like a super fun show,
Dude,
though. I mean,
and I already have. We already have
so
something
dumb.
that sounds crazy. Okay, so one of my perks is I'm gonna be a dragon keeper. So I'm gonna have a pet dragon that flies with my character, and his perk is I take a dab for him too. So I have to take 2 dabs instead of just 1 dab each time. So that's his perk, and that's gonna be my perk for this show. So every time we dab, I'm doing 2.
I am totally down for that.
That's what's up. That's my
That
perk.
is hilarious.
That's gonna be my attachment.
That is actually pretty
I'm ready to go.
hilarious.
Fucking.
You know what we're gonna need to do? We're gonna need to get a different dabber if we want to do that.
Oh yeah,
we need to get the one that Doug has,
Oh,
where you
dude.
just quickly
Or
torch
no,
it,
we get an electric nail.
or an electric.
Yeah, then we
one of
can
the two. That's
Electric
true.
nail, I think would be the best.
Electric nail's
Hamill says
way,
he is loving it.
way more expensive though.
I know. But Hamill's saying
it's a
saying
couple $100.
he was loving it because like
Yeah.
it's like you just turn it on, it hits, and then it's really good for like a podcast. It said it'd be perfect for podcast because of the fact
Yeah.
that like you hit it, you don't have to heat it up or have the 3 times. You only have to have it.
That's true.
You
That
only
takes
heat it
a
up
lot of
once,
time.
and it doesn't make any noise. You know, it
Yeah.
just heats it up, doesn't make any noise,
good
and then
idea.
I can hit it, and then right after I hit it, you could hit it. Right after you hit it, Oscar hit it. We can all 3 hit it back to back,
Yeah.
and never have to like heat it up or anything.
And it
So
takes
that's like-
takes a minute
Dude,
instead of
yeah,
6 minutes.
that's fucking
Because we
crazy.
have to wait
So,
for
yeah.
everybody to heat it up. I don't. How long is a dab break for 3 people? It might be 10 minutes long.
Yeah,
Because it takes what, a minute and a half to heat that thing up,
yeah.
and then we're hitting it, and then we're coughing for a little bit,
And then we just pass
and
it.
then we usually
And then
talk
you
for a
just
second, and
unplug
then
it
we
and
pass
chill.
it.
And then,
yeah,
yeah, so-
that's a really good idea.
Dude, it's. I think that's what it's worth.
That's what we'll have to do.
Yeah.
So shit, man, we got to get a table
Oh,
for Dungeons and
yeah.
Dabbins. We don't have to. We could do it this way and just
We could
you know
Well, I mean, I think we
do
need.
it. But
If we have a table, it's gonna be kind of bad because I'm gonna be fucking interacting. If we're walking in the game, I'm gonna be like,
so you want to do like standing?
I wanna be
slash
fucking-
acting.
I'm gonna be
version?
goddamn role playing this shit. Like I'm the
We're-
character. I fucking cast the spells and fucking you know like a fucking.
So
I'm
you
gonna
want
in
to
it,
be
dude. I wanna
not
fucking
only
moving.
discussing and telling what
Yeah,
you're doing. You want
you're
to be
showing
acting
people
it
like
out.
how your character is, like you know, and we're high, so it's like kind of like acting, you know. Because I remember how I've always said like I kind of like see acting would be amazing if it could be high and do it. So it's kind of like in a way acting, but we're not acting. I don't have any lessons. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All I've done is okay. The only thing I know about acting is watching movies, like, and seeing people like Michael.
Man, I
Scott.
thought we were doing some dumb shit,
Dude.
Today that sounds like
No, but it's gonna be
dumb
awesome.
shit,
No,
but
we'll be like
hilarious.
I'll be like, you can be your character. We could even like if we wanted to, we could even make like little like know ahead of time who we're gonna be and make little uniforms to wear for like characters. You know what I mean? Like we're kind of cosplaying it. That would look cool, dude. We could, like, we could be like our character's like, oh, I'm a big like fucking crazy like fucking warlock, like you know. I'm just fucking walking around. I have like a thing over my face and maybe I dye my hair purple or some shit. I'm just like.
I don't know about that idea.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It
I could be like, I
sounds
cast my fire spell or whatever.
so bad
Dude,
that
it would
it's
be
good.
no.
Maybe
I think
you know what I
it'd be
mean.
great.
Maybe
I
it's
think-
just so bad
I
that
think
it's
look
good.
at that. Look, a heart in chat. I bet that's for what we're talking about.
There's no
that
way.
would be
Dungeons and
God.
Dabbing.
Just fucking and I cast my spell and
That's
I make
frightening to
I
me.
make the items levitate and you see them levitating like we're talking about the story, so we're getting detailed like as the bricks are levitating, then the
Maybe God, I don't know.
we're able to let the other characters get by while the warlock uses levitate spell. And
I mean,
the
I'm
characters got
super
by.
high, and it seems like a great idea,
Wow. I don't know. We get a heart in chat.
Damn.
I don't know if it's for that, but we could act it, and we're dressing up kind of like it. We role play a little bit. We're like, what?
but man, I wonder if there's kids sleeping right on the other side of this wall.
I fucking think about that all the time. You piece of shit. Don't say it out loud.
I never hear them. Almost never hear them. I think
I
there's a
never-
pretty big
I hope
gap
there is.
between the
I hope there
houses.
is because it freaks
You're just whispering suddenly.
it freaks me out because of the fact that like if there isn't, why haven't they like come beat on our door yet? Because we were fucking saying fucked up shit, being loud as fuck, high as shit. You know they like hear
kids
the
are right there.
blowtorch, like, hey mommy, what's that sound? Oh, the
Yeah,
fucking
that's
crackheads are
that's
fucking
loud as fuck.
The
dude.
crackheads
It
are heating up
probably-
their fucking pipe
oh
right
my
now.
god, dude!
That's what they teach
Holy
their kids.
shit.
And
Like,
they knocked on our door and we didn't answer for the fucking.
did you see that kid mean mugging me?
Dude, he mean like the shit. He's like, man, those are those fucking crackheads that don't fucking give out candy. Little pieces of shit think they could just do crack in our fucking
That
area
kid
and not even
mean
give out
mugged me.
candy.
He just like rode his bike up to me and just straight up looked at me. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He didn't say a word. He just kept mean mugging me.
Dude, he was like,
And he just
fuck
jumped
you.
on his bike and rode away.
I know you're those pieces of shit that didn't get out candy for Halloween.
2 days after
God.
they knocked on the
Dude.
door and we didn't open it.
And all I heard, like, dude, I was halfway there and I was about to open. Like, I was halfway there. Like, I was standing. I was like, okay, so it was all dark, right? But it was like, you know how like it was kind of light from the outside. So like, cause we had like the things open or whatever, so I could still see, right? And it was nice because I was high and I was walking. I was like right here, so I take the step right here, and I'm like right there, and all of a sudden I heard the knock, so I was going, and I didn't say anything, and then all of a sudden I hear trick or treat, and while I'm walking, I'm just like, midair, I'm just like, I can't do this, dude. I can't do it. I fucking turned right the fuck around, dog. I fucking turned right the fucking around. And then I told you, and you were just like fucking the whole night. You're just freaking out about it because I think you were just too high, dude. And you were just like,
I was really big.
Fucking,
Like, we're assholes.
We're
They
watching-
can hear because we're playing Overwatch and we're like
Yeah.
being
And then
loud.
we
They
were watching
know
the
we're
Win Hall.
fucking in here.
We're watching the Win Hall thing, and you're like, I swear to God, if they fucking knock, I'm gonna just answer and be like, I'm sorry, we're fucking pieces of shit. Like, you were freaking out. Dude, it was so good.
I just felt bad.
You were talking about a child's penis about like 30 minutes ago. Yeah,
That's
I know.
true.
It was fucking, what do you mean? Is that fine?
That's true.
LOL.
Oh man. Wow. That's definitely what happened.
Dude.
It was about the South Park episode, though. It's not
Yes.
like we were.
South Park episode. There was a child's penis. That's all we said. Don't fucking come at us like that. We're high.
Don't take that shit out of context, motherfuckers.
We need to fucking shut this shit
Oh,
down, dog.
shit,
We need to
dude.
shut this shit down.
We're going to jail.
Where's the butt?
What the fuck?
God, why did we even think about that?
Oh god. Oh my god.
South Park. Dude, it's all conspiracy. South Park planned this for us to say it so they could use it against us and we go to fucking jail, dude.
We're the ones. We're taking the downfall for the South Park episode.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
No.
They knew some more.
Oh my god. I can't bear him, dude. Holy shit. I think
Oh god, we're going to jail.
we're going to fucking jail. God damn it.
Oh fucking shit.
Fucking South Park motherfuckers. No, dude. We already thought about this. Trump became president. How could we be in trouble?
We can do whatever
Oh my
we
god,
want.
we're fine.
We can do whatever we want. As long as we're racist. while we do it,
Exactly,
though.
dude. But I don't want to do that part. Let's just.
I don't either.
Let's
but
just say we are, but we don't really do it. Like, you know, we'll always be like, yeah,
how
we're
weird
fucking
is that?
racist,
How
dog.
weird is that? That
And we
that's
don't
how
let
you
it show.
fit in with the president. Is
Yeah,
by
dude.
being racist.
Or like, dude, that's fucking
You
crazy.
can say racist things because your president says them.
You were
fitting
being
in.
loud, and it would
It'd be funny.
be funny.
Oh, that's what she was talking about. We were just
Oh,
talking about kid penis.
Fuck.
Oh shit! I see what she's saying.
Cops are coming in, dude. I'm gonna get behind the fucking wall because if they're coming in, I'm just gonna be like, dude, I'm gonna be like this, dude. I'm fucking, dude, they're gonna hit the door.
Cam Bam, no!
Dude,
Oh
what
no!
the fuck?
Cam Bam just fucked us. God damn it.
God damn, that's not fun. to
We thought
think
we were
about.
going to jail before.
Now we're gonna get killed by freaking people.
We talk loud too. That's the scary.
The fuck was that?
Oh, great, Cam Bam! You got it fucking
I gotta
paranoid.
go pee, but I'm afraid to go pee, dude. It's gonna be dope.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
come back in.
god!
and
You
go.
got it paranoid, Cam Bam.
Well then.
All right, we should probably end there then.
No, we're good, man. I'm fucking.
I think we've been going for a pretty long time.
Have we? How long do you?
Couple
It shows
hours,
us.
I would guess.
If you go full screen on the chat or the page with YouTube
Oh,
on
we
it,
gotta get back to YouTube. I think we've been going for 2 hours at
and
least.
if you scroll up, it'll. I think it says somewhere. We got to go to the page where it
Gotta
shows.
hit live, probably.
Whoa, it's gonna.
Shit.
Technology, dog.
I don't know what's going on. I think that's the bad link. Is that a bad link? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, booty.
Whoa! Oh! Holy
no.
booty on the front page.
Good thing they can't see our computer screen like they can on
Oh.
Twitch.
My channel.
Oh no.
Oh shit! Did I click on it
What?
too?
What the fuck were you doing, dog? Oh man.
All right.
Oh, it's right there. Where's it at? Have we like gone offline and we just didn't know?
That
Oh,
would
no,
be
it's right-
hilarious.
it's
We
live
were
right
just
now.
offline. 6 people are watching. Shit.
Whoa.
Welcome in, all you
Hey,
6
people, you
motherfuckers.
fucking crazy motherfuckers.
Hey, drink the Kool-Aid. Drinking that Kool-Aid.
Oh shit. I don't think it.
It
tells
doesn't
us.
say there.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, live dashboard.
Whoa.
Probably is it.
Go to
We're
the-
new to YouTube, y'all.
Yeah, dogs.
As most of y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, there it is. 2 hours something.
Oh
It's-
shit!
Dude.
Almost 3 hours.
What? No way. It's going. 2 hours and 40 minutes. We've been going on forever.
Jesus
Holy,
Christ.
people don't even say anything. We've just
What
been
are
talking.
we
this whole-
doing?
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Oh, that was you dropping your
That was
phone. I
my
thought that was
phone.
somebody banging on the window wall. I was like, oh shit.
2, almost 3 hours.
Wow.
This was like a Rogan style podcast.
Except not as good as Rogan because he was big and shit.
Oh God.
Who is that?
Chris
Justin
Hansen.
Hamill's here.
Oh,
I'm Chris Hansen.
fuck.
Justin,
We're fucked.
dude.
Holy shit, man.
Have a seat. LOL. What up, dude? Justin motherfucking Hamill's in the house. That's one of my boys.
What
One
up,
of my
Ham?
best friends. That's one of my fucking best friends.
What's up,
dude.
Hamill?
Wow.
Shit.
Dude, this is what we're looking at. This is what they're seeing.
Oh
Why
my
would-
God, this is not quite live.
Wow.
This is weird. What? We should never watch ourselves.
No,
while
we
we're
probably
streaming
shouldn't.
ourselves.
It's
This is
freaking
weird.
wild, dude.
Oh my God.
Pause it. Pause it.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no. I'm telling you what I just told you.
No.
Holy
Run,
shit.
Chris Hansen's in here. I gotta go pee actually, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, you better go, man.
Keep it going, dog. I'm ready to fucking keep going. Do we have Hamels here? Do we gotta fucking keep it going at least another
Jesus.
fucking 2 hours, dog?
Holy shit. Should we? Yeah. Well, that's fucking crazy. I don't even know what to say about that. But what I can tell you is I'm super fucking high. I hope you're super fucking high. And I can almost guarantee you that when Ethan comes back out, he is going to be like, let's do another dab. And I'm sure everybody else knows it, but just watch. Just watch.
Guess what?
What?
You know what happens? That means if Hamels here, it means I gotta take another motherfucking dab, dog.
Oh, what the
If
fuck?
Hamels here, I gotta take another
What did I
dab.
just fucking say? What did I just say? All right.
We got to, dude. Hamels
Round
here, man.
number 4?
I think. Either it's 4.
Dude, I'll stick around and do a dab with Hamill.
Wow.
Hamill,
You know what I'm saying?
are you down to do a dab with us,
He's
man?
probably on his like 50th dab, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
Because Hamels one of my.
Cam Bam loved that shit.
What shit?
I just predicted the future.
Whoa, you did?
Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't have to believe it. Not gonna believe it.
I literally predicted the future, and within seconds, my
Whoa.
prediction came true.
No way.
Within seconds.
Seconds? So you just like fucking perceived it before it happened, like right there.
I knew exactly what was going to
Wow.
happen. I didn't even need to guess. I perceived it. I
Whoa.
saw it, and then I just said, "This is what's going to happen."
I
I can
did.
see about 2 seconds into the future. It's not far,
Yeah.
but it's fun.
Dude, that sounds pretty fucking gnarly. Wow, he did the glasses. Dabs are good for your health. Yeah, dude. You have to do at least 15 dabs a day to keep the doctor away. I think that's what they say.
That's
you
what
know
the
I'm
doctors
saying?
say.
15
I'm
dabs
gonna
a day.
refresh my
Ooh.
drinks here
I'm gonna have to refresh.
before
my
going
memory.
for another 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Wow, I mean, let's go, dude. Who gives a fuck, man? We're fucking savage, man. This is a good, dude. This is a new thing. We have a new setup. It's only us two right now. You know what I mean? We fucking got this going.
What do we talk about next time? We're
Every-
gonna talk
dude,
about everything.
no,
It's
we're
one
not. No, we're
fucking
not. Because
podcast.
it's just gonna be us always blabbing on about the same shit. Sound like crazy motherfuckers. And like, for some reason, people are just gonna love it. Just hearing the same shit blabbing on by the same people doing the same stupid shit over and over. And it's gonna be a big hit, dude. It's gonna have to happen. Dude, Trump fucking won. Anything is possible, dog. We're fucking good to go. Trump fucking won.
Literally anything can happen.
Dude, California is succeeding. Texas is probably cheering. If they wanted to succeed, they could. Fucking everything is happening, dude. Space aliens are coming down and fucking our people. Like, everybody's getting probed. It's insane. No baby dabs, Ethan? Dude, this is gonna be a good fucking dab, dog.
Damn, you just got called out, son.
He said, don't dab a baby dab.
You
We
got
don't baby
called
dab
out.
around here, dog. We don't baby dab around here, dog. We like to dab a very good quantity and a maximum amount so you can get the feeling of the dab. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Ooh, da, da, da. Ba-da-ba. Why are we handling flame-spitting things?
All right, I'm back
Wow.
just in time. to be right next to Ethan if the propane tank explodes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're lighting it up? Let me come sit right next to you. That way we both die.
At least you would have to have that
We
traumatic
both get maimed
Dude,
together.
I mean, but think about it.
At least I don't have to like
experience me getting my fucking face blown off or some shit.
Jesus. Dude. Every time I really think about it, it really freaks me out.
Dude, you're freaking me out right now because
God.
I'm just fucking... And this is being streamed live.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Like, cool, we just watched two guys blow up live.
Fucking blew up. These guys just fucking died, like right there. I take a bigger dab than that with a morning coffee.
Oh!
You can suck on my left
shit,
nesticle.
Son.
Dog, you don't know. You can't handle. I'd outsmoke you any day, homie.
I'm gonna put this right next to. We store this right next to the fireplace over here.
Yeah.
The gas fireplace that we like to. We have it on pretty much 24/7. We just store this one and all the other propane tanks next to it. So I'm just gonna set it over there. It is making a weird noise.
It goes all the way. Oh shit. I feel like I just fucked up my life forever. I'm never coming back from this.
His e-nail was $180. That's not bad. That's not bad. What was it, Hamill? Can you, Cool J, I could outsmoke you, man. Damn,
Who
Russ!
fucking said that?
Rustin is
Who
like,
is Russ?
bitch!
Dude, motherfucker. Who
Russ
the fuck
Ton?
are you so I can outsmoke your fucking
Rustin
ass?
100 or Rustin 100?
I don't even know who this motherfucker is, but he's about to come. He'll
Damn,
learn.
that's a challenge, Ruston.
If you're 21
Let's-
age, 21 or older, and you live in a legal state, I will challenge you, dog. Shit.
This guy's been looking for somebody to challenge.
Ooh, and I want to one day outsmoke Joe
Maybe
Rogan.
that's your calling in life,
Wow.
is to
Smoking weed
go to
mass
all
on.
the smoking competitions.
And unite people by the smoking competitions, and we're all seeing who can smoke the most, and we're all just getting super high together. and we
The
start
worldwide smoking competition
talking. Wow.
championship.
Mm-hmm.
Is there one?
I
Is there a
don't know.
competition for who can
We
smoke?
we
the most
might
weed?
have to do it.
You
I
might
don't
have to
know.
start it.
Oh, that's Kibbles.
That's
Russian's
Kibbles?
Kibbles. Hey,
What up,
my
Kibbles?
man Russian, dude. Kibbles. I love you,
Rustin.
dog. You're a good dude. You're a fucking good dude. What
What
are
are
those
those
awful,
awful
pants? Dude, these say motherfucking chillin' pepper. And it's like has glasses and has a drink. It's motherfucking chillin' peppers, dog. What?
Dude, I've seen him go out to the store in these motherfuckers.
No way. No way. Dude, I'm feeling great. Dude, we've been streaming this long and it feels like it's been like that, dude.
It
And
doesn't feel like 2
dude,
hours and 43 minutes.
I honestly,
Not at all.
This
Not
is
at
our
all.
calling, dude, because there's
time for
nothing,
me.
there's nothing else I enjoy more than this right here. And like how fast time flies. You know, they say time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, it does. It
Apparently,
really
we're
does.
having fun. Everybody's in here. Somebody just said, "Yeah, oh,
Cool J works out in these fucking pants.
yeah." I go to the gym and just pump that iron.
There's a giant. I mean, it's not that big, but it's pretty big split right down the butt. And you didn't wear any
Chillin'
underwear,
peppers.
but
No way.
you know, some people liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some people really looking.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
All right.
Wow. You're gonna do another dab?
Yeah.
Whoa,
What
why
the
don't you
fuck?
fucking dude? We've already talked about how fucking stupid we are putting this shit on the
Oh
goddamn
my
internet.
god, I know.
We're gonna go to jail forever.
We're
Especially,
gonna go to jail or
dude. No, Trump's president, and he's gonna be
something-
like, you know what? Legalize marijuana? Not today, motherfuckers. And comes back and just, y'all are all going to fucking jail. And we would
Jesus,
have
dude.
so
What?
much
Yeah,
evidence.
seriously.
There would be so much evidence against us. We'd be
honestly,
fucked.
that's really something that could fucking
wow.
happen.
And we would be
because-
completely fucked.
The feds will basically have a new boss.
Yeah.
And Obama's kind of cracked down on some, some stuff in California for a little bit. They were cracking down around the states a little bit.
Ooh.
And then after a while, they just let up. They just decided that they weren't going to do it anymore, and they
Yeah.
basically just backed off. And I think it was because more states were jumping on board with it,
Yeah.
being a little more serious about it. and medical marijuana was really like just taking
Helping
off.
people and saving
it was
people's
taking
lives.
off
Yeah, it
everywhere.
was going crazy.
Yeah. So basically, I don't even remember what the fuck we were talking about.
Wow.
Do you?
No, dude.
Man.
I was
Hey,
digging
let
the
us know,
vibes.
guys.
Yeah, dude. If y'all know what the
This
fuck
is a
going
test.
on,
This is a
we wanna
test.
see
Let
if
us
you
know
guys
what the
listen,
fuck I
or
was
you
just
say,
talking about.
fuck
I would
us.
love to finish that thought.
wow.
But while you think about it,
you hit a dad.
this is how
dog.
you interact. You motherfuckers think about what I said.
We have
Remind
motherfucking-
me. I'm gonna dab.
We have interaction with our chat, dog. We are fucking going
That's
big
what's
with that
up.
shit. Woo!
Here we go. Here we go.
Dude, this camera setup is just so perfect, dude. Like, look at this. Look at what we look like. We look fucking ridiculous.
We
have-
look like assholes.
Oh my god.
Just
anybody,
a couple of
if
fucking
anybody
jerk
from our
offs,
Facebooks
dude.
ever see us, they're gonna be like, wow, these guys are a couple of douchebags.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
People
Like,
from
it's
high
gonna be
school are like, I think I know this guy.
dude, this guy's a
This guy looks familiar.
Wow.
Oh, that fuck! I remember that
guy's
guy
a
in high
fucking
school.
idiot.
Holy
Like,
shit!
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, it didn't. I fucking love being
Yeah,
in it.
dog.
I'm having a blast doing it.
Wow.
So suck a fat dick. I should probably heat this up first.
You gotta heat it up, my dog.
Oh, great. Here we go again with the fucking
Meet
flames.
Barberda Booba.
Meet Bubba.
Me Bubba. LOL.
All right.
Fuck, man.
Here we go.
Feeling it, dog. Whoa, how you gonna
Here
heat
we
up?
go again.
Look at that, dude. You're kind of looking at me weird, dog. Whoa. Oh, shit. Okay. Can you move this? So
I don't think it's close enough there.
wow.
This heat dissipates quickly.
Oh, you man. Whoa.
What did you just say? Oh, you're a man?
I'm sitting too close to you, dog. Something happened.
I know. You don't want to go down with the shit.
I've already seen some fucked up shit, so I think I can handle it myself a little fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You know?
God damn, why do we have to talk about that every time?
Every fucking time.
We need to talk about happy things.
Happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts and good things.
Trump is president. You're like, fucking blow up, dog. Please blow up.
Blow up! Just do it! I'm fine.
Oh, dude, if it just happened
Witness
right
me!
now. Oh.
Witness
No,
me!
shit. It's gonna fucking happen now. No.
Okay, this guy is too hot.
You
I think I got this guy too high.
No, because like, if it just happened right there while we were screaming that, like, what the fuck would people think?
Oh.
Like, oh my god. I never want to take another dab. Fuck this shit, dude. We need the electric one.
Gotta get that tomorrow.
Dude.
Fucking tomorrow. Here we go. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
a standing down.
Standing up. Whoa.
Does this help with Know Who I Am? Soothing Kibbles? No, I don't know who that is.
Wow. Fucking
I know
shit.
Ruston though.
Rustin.
There's so why is there so much smoke in
Hit
here?
that shit, dog. You're fucking ready to go big or go home. Holy shit, the demon dog. What the fuck was that? I fucking
They just came out on camera.
Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Oh, shit.
People now know.
I'm fucking crazy.
They know your secret.
I'm a fucking insane motherfucker. Oh, shit.
That is no longer a secret.
That's a fucking out there now. We're fucked.
If you ever try and run for president,
Dude,
people
I'm
will be like,
that guy's
hell no,
a
this
fucking
motherfucker is crazy as fuck. Watch this video of him being possessed
Dude,
by a demon.
If Trump can do it, I have
You can
hope.
fucking do
I
it,
can
dude.
do it now.
You just gotta own it.
Oh my.
You can fucking do it. Trump can do it.
Oh, fucking shit. Oh no.
It's so true.
Oh,
Oh my god.
you just gotta own it, dog. I got possessed right there. I don't know what it was. Science can't explain that shit. We just let it happen, dog. And you saw. Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
Dude, I'm gonna sleep like a fucking baby. I think I'm just gonna
You
pass
smoked
out.
that possession weed,
Dude,
son.
holy fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what we gotta catch up on is Westworld.
Wow, we do need to do that thing.
Yeah.
And then, dude, it's almost time for another episode of The Walking Dead already. We felt like we just watched it. What? It's already almost time for another one. I fucking love that show. Woo-hoo. You know what I'm saying?
What's today? Thursday?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Tomorrow's Friday.
Wow.
Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm. What the
Yep.
fuck? Mm-mm.
So I guess we got to actually watch 2 episodes of
did.
Westworld, right?
Well, I need to watch.
Because you're
I watched 1, 2, and 3, so I need 4 and 5.
4 and 5, got it.
Yeah, so I need to watch 2.
I mean, do you want to rewatch that one that you kind of missed?
No, because I saw the ending, so I kind of like it was building up to that. So I just saw basically what the whole episode was building
Right.
up to. So it's okay. Like I get it.
All right, yeah, there'll be a recap on the beginning of the new one.
Yeah, I'll be chilling, whatever, and then we'll just watch. So 4 and 5 is what I need to watch.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We should do some Overwatch 3v3s also.
Ugh.
God damn, dude. You just need me on your team. We just need to be a cohesive group.
Yeah.
One.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll yell at you a lot, but don't take it personally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not mad at you for real.
Yeah.
Just mad at you in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Still love you.
You're cool, dude.
Okay? So we'll just do that,
Yeah.
and we'll win.
Wow. You think so?
No.
Okay.
Probably.
You're possibly
Could
right.
be.
Dude, it's a possibility. If we don't try, we'll never know.
That's exactly what I mean.
Wow.
That's exactly what I mean.
That's a meaningful
And
thought.
that's what Trump thought.
Exactly. And if you don't try, you never know.
And the motherfucker,
He made it, dog.
he fucking made it.
Wow.
You know he ran for president multiple times?
Really?
This wasn't the first time he's ever run for
And he
president.
just decided this time it's time to woo.
The Republicans said, this is our guy.
This is the dude.
This
and they
is our
just
guy. And
supported the shit out of him, and he got it.
and he
He
won.
fucking got it. That's
And
awesome.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
awesome, dude.
Like,
It's a beautiful thing.
it's
like,
crazy.
I'm really like, wow.
it's crazy.
It is
It's
pretty crazy.
it just
what the
it goes to show you
And
that
Hillary
really
can still win, though. That's
almost
the
anything
craziest
could
thing.
happen. And yeah,
And
Hillary could still
win.
technically win,
What
which
the
is
fuck? Which would be
really
insane.
weird.
So many people would be all excited and shit, and all of a sudden, like come January, they wouldn't notice that Hillary actually won, and they didn't get coverage enough or whatever, and then they see like Hillary going into the presidency, and they're like, "Wait, what the fuck? Why is she here?" And everybody's going in outrage, like, "Why is she here?" They're freaking out because Trump's not there because she did win, but they didn't really cover it, and so like it just shocks everybody. What the fuck? And then
Oh, that
never
would be
gonna
a
give
big
you
deal. They would
up,
definitely.
never gonna let you down.
Roll
never
the
gonna
Rick
run
roll.
around and
The
desert
fucking
you.
Rick. They were actually Rickrolling us the whole
Dude,
time.
they're gonna roll the fuck out of us and do that shit.
Oh my
That's
god.
gonna be insane. And we're gonna be like, what? We just experienced something we never thought was possible in history. It never
Obama and
happened in
Hillary
history.
got together and just said,
Whoa.
let's just Rickroll all
Let's just
those
fuck the
motherfuckers out
motherfuckers
there.
up. And
Let's
make those
just
motherfuckers.
Rickroll all the Republicans
Wow.
that are willing to just vote for anybody because they're part of the
Whoa.
Republican Party. They're just
Shit.
willing to vote for anybody because
Wow.
that's who the Republicans put out there.
That's deep. That's really
Just like,
fucking
fuck it, I'm Republican, might as well just vote this way.
Fuck, man.
And then boom!
Oh.
Oh, you faux show?
Yo, for sure, though.
Man, you look really high. I feel
Yeah.
really high.
Do you feel really high? Because you look like you can't,
Yeah,
you
dude.
can't stop moving, and like you're just like, your eyes are like, just jetting.
I am
everywhere.
wondering if we're even on the fucking screen anymore.
We might be completely, it's like a, literally
We
there's a
might
wall.
just be on the
Like, they
edge.
just
Nobody
see our
said
legs.
anything this whole time.
Yeah,
So
yeah, well, they,
that's
LOL.
good.
I like that.
people are laughing. That's good and probably bad. I mean, I don't know.
Whoa.
We're definitely high, so they might be laughing at us and not with us.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then at times maybe laughing with us, but
Mhm.
probably mostly just laughing at
Whoa.
us.
Yeah. What's that? It says LOL.
That's deep,
That's
man.
deep,
See? That's how
dude.
fucking high we are.
Wow, we're going deep, dog. See what's fucking going. That's what happens when you get high, and we're able to share those thoughts now with this fucking information, and this might be the
Oh,
fucking
God.
answer,
Once
dog.
again, why do you have to remind me that we're putting this out on the internet? God.
Wow. This is beautiful.
If we ever have kids, we
This
have
is-
to erase our YouTube channel.
Oh, we have to delete everything.
If we ever have kids,
Dude.
we have to
Oh,
delete this shit, dude.
Shit, that would be insane.
Whoa. Seriously.
That would be crazy. Oh, crazy. Wow, that would be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That would be
Nope,
stupid.
can't let your kids see that.
Dude, if your kids see you like this, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck do I do with my life? What have I been born from. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? We are fucked. They're like, we are so fucked.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dear God.
God.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Okay.
Think about that, though. Some people have a legacy that is viewable to everybody.
Joe Rogan. He has daughters.
Yeah,
They're eventually
he
gonna hear
does.
his shit.
Oh, yeah.
my. Dude, his daughter's gonna be smoking weed, listening to their own dad. They're all the
Probably, yeah.
fucking
It's legal in
dad.
California.
I know.
As soon as they turn 21.
Yeah, but like,
Wait,
imagine-
what's the law in California? Is it 21?
I don't know.
Or is it 18?
Fucking, I don't know, dude. I
Because
don't fucking know
it
this
might
shit.
not be the same.
Whoa.
It's probably 21,
Wow.
but
Okay.
we should look into what all the states did, actually. Because it was California,
Whoa.
Nevada,
Mm-hmm.
like I think Montana was
Yeah,
on there?
yeah. You got this shit down pretty fucking crazy, man. Wow. Dude,
All right, we better shut this shit down.
I think it's getting good.
I think we better shut
Cam
this
Bam
shit
says,
down.
GTUG. See you guys. Peace out, Cam Bam.
All right,
Thanks
later,
for being
Cam
here.
Bam.
You're cool. Fuck.
Thanks for hanging for like 3
Wow,
hours.
like 3 plus
Jesus
hours.
Christ,
I think.
what the fuck?
What are we fucking doing?
I don't know.
Wow.
Cam Bam, you rock. Oh, it's got a little watching thing too.
What
Oh,
watching
okay.
thing?
I've never really looked at
3
this.
hours and 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Whoa. Fucking gnarly, dude.
Man, we have done some crazy stuff.
We have said some stupid ass shit. Cool, catch, bam.
Cam Bam, don't miss me too
Not
much.
Too much.
A little flirty thing going on. That's
yeah.
adorbs.
Yeah, buddy.
You guys are adorbs.
Dude, that makes me happy.
I like happy. I like it when people are happy. You know what I mean?
Fuck,
It's nice to know that people are happy.
Mhm.
Makes me happy.
dude. Yeah.
To know that people are happy, especially your friends, your family, people that you're close to. You're just like, it's contagious. It's weird. How does that pass on through people? I
Dude,
don't know.
we went from streaming by ourselves playing video games to coming together, streaming, and it's just us talking, and people can see us explaining things while we're super high. And what if that's just a connection we're getting? And sometimes I hear the echo, and it makes me feel like I'm saying it really loud. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, shit.
You're hearing an echo?
Yeah.
It is pretty echoey in here
Dude.
now. Oh man, I bet the sound fucking sucks.
No problem.
That's how Cam Bam's laughing right now.
Wow, dude. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, she laughs very weird, but
I
it's
don't know.
interesting.
It's cool, dude.
So,
That sounds-
you know,
I got
it's
a side,
contagious.
my
It's
sideburns are
contagious.
just like coming up.
You're hairy as fuck, bro. You just got a wild mane going on. Definitely a wild mane, bro. And it's just not connecting there.
No, it just won't
It's
connect.
just
dog.
not gonna
Like
do
right
it.
here, it just won't. Like they got, I have the reverse Hitler, dude.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
What the fuck, dog?
You have like a straight up 70s, just straight up 70s beard style. Boom, you got the fucking
I
burns.
never thought I was.
You have
gonna-
the sideburns.
Damn.
Boom, you got like this beard
Shut
and
the
mustache
fuck up,
thing,
no,
but
no,
nothing in
no.
between.
No.
Yeah,
I know you
dude,
have
it's
this-
like super 70s with the mustache.
I never thought I would live to be like that. Like,
Oh shit! You're like
Oh.
straight out of that fucking movie Dazed and Confused.
wow.
You're a character in Dazed and Confused.
Oh shit.
You're the guy that always wears his chili pants with the hole in the crotch. What the fuck? Jesus Christ!
I got
Got a
boxers
big
on.
ass hole in his crotch.
I got boxers on. So we're good. Oh no,
A fucking
dude.
hole in the crotch. Still, it was frightening for a second. I was like, why is there a hole?
There's some. Is that blue
Fuck
balls?
is that? What in the fuck am I looking at? It's so blue and bright.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt, dog.
That's a good movie.
That's a great movie. I've never seen it.
He said you look like Joe Dirt.
Oh my. That motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
What a piece of shit.
Fuck. Yes.
No.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
It's Deer Day. It's Deer Day.
Oh, fuck, dude. And he has a big thing of shit that has like corn in it, and he thinks it's ash. And he's
dipping his French fries in it. He's got the ketchup. He puts ketchup on the top of it. The big old poopy meter. He starts dipping his fucking fries in it and shit. The guy walks up. He's like, "Hey, what you got there?" "It's a blue bomber." Something like that. I don't know. I thought it was a meteor. He thought it was a meteor, and the guy's like, "No, that's a blue bomber."
I'm shaving tonight, dude. I'm shaving tonight.
It's a blue bomber. He's like,
like,
"Nope, that's just a big old piece of poopy." And he walks away.
A big old.
Nope, that's just a big old piece of poopy.
Dude, fucking, whenever he has that thing, and he thinks it's like a thing that's gonna blow up if he hits it, and he's like holding up the place, and he's like, "I'm gonna hit it unless that girl shows me her titties." And the girl
That was
shows
Joe
me her
Dirt
titties.
2.
No, that's the first one. I've never seen number 2. It's the first one. It
is the first one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they,
yeah.
They hit it over the thing, and it like starts
The
shooting
nuclear
out
bomb.
shit
Yeah,
like
just-
all over him. And
Oh, shit.
and then they're like, it's so bad, it smells
It
so
just
bad.
grows in all white trash. Like, that's a line in the movie.
It just
That's a line in the movie. The fucking radio DJ is talking to Joe Dirt, and he's like, "So, do you shave your face like that?" He's like, "No, sir. That's just how it grows in."
I can.
You're like, "So it just grows in all white trashy like that?"
No. I'm fucking done, dude. I'm fucking done.
Oh shit!
Oh, dude.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
I can't.
Oh
It's like
my
funny
God.
because they say that for so long ago, and then we finally read it, and you like figure it out. And we're what the fuck?
Oh shit!
Jesus.
That's good.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god. Wow.
Hamill laying the hammer.
Dude, he is fucking hitting it hard, homie.
What time is it?
Wow.
10?
Dude,
Oh,
whoa!
shit.
We've been up for so long.
We've been up for so
3
long.
hours and 9 minutes. Almost 3 hours and 10 minutes we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Where is time going? It's so scary how fast
I feel like
it
the
goes.
last 5 minutes or so was very slow because I looked at that 5 minutes ago.
That like rhymed.
And that felt
Dude,
very
you just
slow.
rhymed that crazy. You were just like, it looked like the last 5 minutes of that were very slow because I just looked at that 5 minutes ago. I was like, God
Damn, is that
you
what I
said-
just-
You just fit that
Damn,
out.
I'm on point,
Dude, you were
motherfuckers.
like,
Wicked, wicked. Drop that beat, son.
fuck.
Mm.
Wow.
I hope y'all motherfuckers are high as us.
I hope so. I hope they're high.
Otherwise, you think we're idiots.
We're just fucking.
If you're as high as we are,
stoned hippie
then y'all
idiots.
motherfuckers
Or they
are
don't
probably just cracking up.
like it. Hopefully, oh, fucking shit.
I would hope so.
Wow.
Whoa! You okay, man?
Yeah, dude, we're chilling.
Good, dude. Hell yeah.
We're spitting fire. We're just chilling.
I think we're good, man. I think this is fucking good.
This
It's been over 3 hours.
Yeah, dude.
Took some dabs with Hamill.
Wow, Hamill was here. That's fucking crazy.
I think a 3 hour and 10-minute podcast for a first live
Well, kind of first.
you and
yeah.
me podcast.
Wow, that's a lot of weed we smoked.
Dude, we smoked a lot
What
of
am I
weed.
gonna do? I'm fixing to go like lay in bed and trip out.
I'll
in
tell
my
you what,
bed.
man. You and I can talk a storm up.
We can.
That's originally why I wanted to just
Yeah, do something.
this.
on.
because this is what we did
This is what
on
we did.
TeamSpeak, and I was just like, this is fun. I
And then
enjoy
Nerd
this
Herders was
conversation.
basically this, just added video games.
Yeah,
And then this is like what the creation of all that came together to be
it's
this.
just us, just talking.
Yeah. It all became this. Like, that's what, like, everything that Nerd Herders was building up to, us talking on TeamSpeak, all that was supposed to, like, the bricks that built up to this, and now we're doing this, and it's fucking, wow. What the fuck?
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
I hope
yeah.
you guys like it.
And it's so crazy, because even if they haven't watched it right now, anybody can see it now. It's going to be just right there for anybody. It's
Dungeons and Dabbins.
Dungeons and Dabbins.
Hamill, I'm going to explain it to you real quick because I don't think you were here.
Oh, shit. This is going to be crazy. Let's go.
The idea is that we're going to play Dungeons and Dragons. It's going to be me, him, Oscar, sitting at a table just like this. And we're just going to do one dab every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a 2-hour game.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with a dab. 30 minutes later, we do a dab. 30 minutes later, we do a dab.
Yeah.
30 minutes later, we do a dab. And
then
that's the whole 2 hours.
And every dab, it doesn't count as all the time of the hours. You know what I mean? Like we pause the game.
Yeah, it doesn't count for the game time.
Yeah,
so
it
basically,
2 hours.
ultimately, it's a challenge. Can I be the Dungeons and Dragons game master? And can these guys play?
Act it out. We're gonna be acting
like
it,
trying to act it out and play. It's gonna be tough. I don't know if it's
I'm gonna dress
be.
up. I'm gonna dye my hair. It's gonna be crazy.
It seems like a terrible idea.
I think I'm gonna dye my hair. I'm gonna dye all this white, like just straight up white, and then I'm gonna.
What's your character gonna be? Like an old wizard or something?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Whoa,
what's going on? Russia's
been bragging about helping Trump.
Wow.
They were talking every day with Trump and his people.
Okay.
Oh, he was here.
Oh, you were here? Okay,
Hey,
I
man.
love you, dog. I'm sorry.
Why did you fucking say shit?
Because he's chilling, dude. He just wants to listen.
Cool,
Why can't people lurk? This is the perfect website for lurkers, too. Because remember?
Gurkers. I like to call them gurkers.
Dude. Possibilities are endless, dude. This could be where everything happens.
This is where everything happens.
Dude, we're that fucking high.
We are that high. And we're on the internet.
And everybody can see.
People are watching.
Dude, if it happens, we can go to jail for this. If it's turned around, we already talked
We're
about
fucked.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're fucked. If Trump says, fuck you guys, I don't like pot smokers.
Yeah.
We are fucked.
Yeah, we're done. We're going to jail.
Yeah.
It's just fucking...
Comcast
I better get good at sucking dick because that's going to be my professional job. I'm going to get beat and fucked probably. I don't know.
Jesus.
Fuck. And you, dude, I'm sorry, man. You need to shank people because fuck. Fuck, man.
I don't know what's going to happen, man.
It's going to be crazy.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next time we see you is soon and not after we got out of prison.
Yeah. 6 years later.
6 years later, we have the next podcast.
Holy shit.
Oh, and then we explain why we were gone
Ethan's
for
gonna
6
be
years.
the sucker guy. I already said that. So he's gonna be probably laughing right now because he's like, damn, that motherfucker just already said that. Hey guys, we're gonna be done. We're done. Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh.